Want to feel more sure of yourself and more at ease in daily life? This video gives practical habits you can use right away to build a stronger personality and steady confidence. You will learn short daily actions that are easy to do and that add up over time. Picture breathing slower when pressure hits, noticing a small lift in your posture, and hearing your voice sound firmer when you speak. Those small shifts are where change starts. Each tip is simple and usable today, from how to talk to yourself to how to listen so people respond to you. Real examples and quick exercises make the ideas easy to try and keep. Stick around to the end to find a single habit that takes 2 minutes and makes progress steady and visible. If you want real results without drama, this guide will help you become calmer, clearer, and more confident, one day at a time. Chapter 1. Build self-awareness by observing your thoughts daily. Building self-awareness by observing your thoughts daily is one of the most transformative habits anyone can develop. It is the foundation of personal growth and the key to mastering your personality and confidence. Without understanding what goes on inside your mind, you remain at the mercy of unconscious patterns, reactive emotions, and habits that may hold you back. But with steady observation of your thoughts, you gain clarity, control, and a deeper connection to who you truly are. This process requires discipline, patience, and commitment, qualities rooted in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, which teaches mastery over oneself through reason and resilience. At its core, building self-awareness is about becoming a witness to your own mind. Every day, your thoughts shape your reality, influence your emotions, and guide your actions. Yet most people live their lives on autopilot, unaware of how often their minds wander into doubt, fear, anger, or judgment. By consciously observing your thoughts without immediately reacting or judging them, you create a powerful space where transformation begins. This space allows you to separate yourself from the noise and discover the quiet strength beneath it all. A grounded, confident self that is steady regardless of external chaos. The practice starts with simple moments of attention. It does not require complicated techniques or lengthy meditation sessions, though those can help deepen the process. What matters is consistent daily commitment. For example, throughout your day, take brief pauses to check in with yourself. Ask silently, "What am I thinking right now?" Notice the nature of these thoughts. Are they constructive, critical, anxious, hopeful? Simply observe them as if you are watching clouds drift across the sky. The goal is not to stop the thoughts, but to notice them clearly. When this observation becomes a habit, several key insights will emerge. First, you will realize that your thoughts are not facts. Often, we confuse what the mind produces as absolute truth. Thoughts like "I am not good enough," or "this will never work out," can feel real and final, but they are just mental stories, not reality itself. This distinction is liberating because it prevents you from being controlled by negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. Recognizing thoughts as temporary and changeable opens the door to choosing which ideas you want to focus on and which ones you want to let go. Second, you will become more aware of your emotional triggers. Thoughts and emotions are closely linked. Certain thoughts tend to provoke specific feelings: anger, sadness, anxiety, or joy. When you observe your thoughts closely, you notice patterns. For instance, a particular thought about failure may trigger anxiety, or a thought about past criticism might provoke anger or resentment. By identifying these triggers, you gain insight into how your mind reacts, and you start to build emotional resilience. You can learn to pause before reacting emotionally and respond with greater calm and clarity. Third, observing your thoughts daily helps you uncover unconscious habits and biases. Our minds operate heavily on automatic pilot. Many beliefs, opinions, and behaviors come from conditioning or repeated patterns rather than deliberate choice. Through self-awareness, you can expose these hidden scripts. For example, you might notice you often think in all or nothing terms or catastrophize situations without evidence. Becoming aware of these tendencies is the first step to changing them. You develop the ability to question automatic thoughts and replace unhelpful mental habits with healthier perspectives. The practical applications of building this habit are profound and wide-ranging. Imagine starting your day by simply spending 5 minutes sitting quietly and watching your thoughts. You may notice a mix of excitement about the day ahead and worries about challenges. Acknowledge both without judgment. This small practice sets the tone for the day by creating mindfulness and emotional balance. Throughout the day, whenever you face stress or doubt, you can pause and return to this observer stance, allowing space between your thoughts and your actions. This prevents knee-jerk reactions and promotes thoughtful decision-making. In conversations and relationships, this habit also shines. Instead of being swept away by negative judgments or defensiveness, you can notice the thoughts rising within you and choose how to respond. For example, if someone's comment stirs irritation, awareness of your thought patterns helps you see that your reaction is partly your mind's interpretation, not just an objective truth. This insight softens reactivity and creates room for empathy, understanding, and confident communication. The process of observing your thoughts daily is not always easy. The mind is naturally restless and often resistant to stillness. Many people encounter moments of frustration or self-criticism when they notice how many distracting or negative thoughts arise. It is important to approach this practice with kindness and patience. This is not about achieving perfection or eliminating all negative thoughts, but about developing a clear, steady awareness. Over time, this awareness becomes more effortless and integrated into everyday life. Discipline plays a vital role in sustaining this habit. Like any muscle, the mind's ability to observe itself strengthens with regular exercise. Set a fixed time each day to practice. Morning or evening moments often work best, but any time is good as long as it becomes consistent. Use reminders if needed. Gradually increase the duration as you grow more comfortable. Remember that the value lies in daily practice, not in long sessions done sporadically. Another practical tip is to keep a journal of your observations. Writing down recurring thoughts, emotional reactions, and insights can deepen your understanding and provide a record of progress. This reflective writing allows you to track patterns over time and celebrate growth. It also reinforces the discipline of self-awareness and keeps you accountable. Beyond daily practice, cultivating this habit influences your long-term personality development and confidence. A self-aware person understands their strengths and weaknesses without denial or exaggeration. This clarity leads to genuine confidence, rooted in reality, not ego or false bravado. You start to accept yourself fully, including imperfections, while committing to continuous improvement. Confidence grows naturally because it is built on self-knowledge and emotional mastery. Stoic philosophy teaches that we cannot control external events, but we can control our responses. Observing your thoughts daily embodies this teaching by focusing your energy inward. Instead of blaming circumstances or other people for your feelings and actions, you take ownership of your inner world. This mindset shift empowers you to remain calm and steady regardless of external turmoil. It fosters resilience, a core trait of confident and strong personalities. In everyday life, the benefits of this practice ripple outwards. You become less reactive and more proactive. Stressful situations no longer overwhelm you because you have cultivated mental space to respond wisely. Your relationships improve because you listen better and communicate more clearly. Your decisions become more thoughtful, leading to better outcomes. Perhaps most importantly, you find a growing sense of peace and self-acceptance that supports you through all of life's challenges. The journey of building self-awareness by observing your thoughts daily is continuous and ever-evolving. It is a lifelong companion rather than a destination. Every day offers new opportunities to deepen your understanding and refine your inner calm. Sometimes you will encounter setbacks or distractions, but with commitment and discipline, the habit strengthens and becomes a natural part of who you are. To begin right now, take a moment to close your eyes and simply notice your breathing. Let your attention rest gently on the flow of air, in and out. Then ask yourself, what thoughts are present? Do not try to change them or judge them. Just observe. Notice the tone, the content, the emotion behind them. This simple act of awareness is the first step toward a more confident and empowered you. When you bring this practice into your daily life, it shifts your relationship with yourself and the world. Instead of being tossed about by every thought or emotion, you stand firmly as the observer, the steady center. This creates space for growth, healing, and lasting confidence. Your personality becomes a reflection of this inner mastery, calm, clear, and authentically strong. The power of self-awareness is that it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. It frees you from being a passive passenger, controlled by unconscious patterns. Each day you choose to observe your thoughts. You build a stronger foundation for personal transformation. You learn to master your mind and emotions rather than be mastered by them. This mastery is the gateway to true confidence and an improved personality that attracts respect, trust, and genuine connection. No matter where you are starting from or what challenges you face, cultivating the habit of observing your thoughts daily is an essential step toward a better life. It is a skill accessible to everyone, but practiced by few. Commit to this path with discipline and compassion. With time, patience, and daily effort, you will discover a deeper, wiser, and more confident self emerging within you, ready to meet the world with courage and grace. Chapter 2. Practice positive self-talk to boost confidence instantly. Positive self-talk is one of the most powerful tools available to transform confidence quickly and effectively. It shapes the way you see yourself and influences how you handle challenges. Most people underestimate the impact of their inner dialogue, but the words you say to yourself daily either build you up or tear you down. Changing this internal conversation is a practical step anyone can take to shift their mindset from doubt and fear to strength and assurance. This is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect, but about choosing to speak to yourself in a way that empowers rather than weakens. Every day, your mind produces thousands of thoughts, and many of them happen automatically without your conscious control. Among these thoughts, self-talk is a key voice. It's the running commentary you provide to yourself about your actions, abilities, and worth. Negative self-talk often goes unnoticed because it's familiar and habitual, but it quietly undermines confidence by planting seeds of fear, criticism, and limitation. When you consciously replace these negative statements with positive, truthful affirmations, you give your mind a new script, one that supports courage, resilience, and growth. The first step in practicing positive self-talk is to become aware of what you currently tell yourself. Notice the language you use in moments of stress or failure. Are your thoughts harsh, blaming, or discouraging? Or do they show kindness and encouragement? Becoming aware is essential because you cannot change what you do not recognize. Once you identify negative patterns, you gain the power to interrupt and replace them. This awareness also makes your mind less likely to believe every negative thought as a fact. Positive self-talk requires honesty paired with compassion. It's not about forcing unrealistic positivity or denying difficulties. Instead, it is about acknowledging challenges while affirming your ability to handle them. For example, Instead of saying "I can't do this," shift to "I am learning and improving every day." Replace "I always fail" with "mistakes help me grow and get better." These kinds of statements reframe setbacks as opportunities and weaknesses as temporary states rather than fixed traits. To build this habit, prepare a list of simple, meaningful affirmations that resonate with your true values and goals. These statements should be in the present tense and feel believable. Repeat them aloud each morning or whenever you notice self-doubt creeping in. This repetition rewires your brain, creating new neural pathways that favor confidence and positive beliefs. Over time, this practice becomes automatic and natural, influencing your thoughts throughout the day without conscious effort. Speaking to yourself with kindness also impacts your emotional state deeply. Harsh self-criticism increases stress hormones and fuels anxiety, while encouraging words calm the nervous system and foster emotional balance. This physiological effect supports clearer thinking and better decision-making. When your mind feels safe and supported, confidence naturally follows because you trust yourself more. Applying positive self-talk in real-world situations makes a noticeable difference. Before facing a challenge, such as a difficult conversation or public speaking, use affirmations like "I am prepared and capable" or "I stay calm and focused." This mental preparation reduces fear and primes your brain for success. During moments of doubt, silently remind yourself of your strengths and past achievements. These brief pauses of encouragement redirect your energy from fear to action. It is common to feel resistance when starting this practice because the mind can rebel against new, unfamiliar messages. Negative self-talk is often deeply ingrained, so positive statements might feel awkward or untrue initially. This discomfort is normal and a sign you are challenging old habits. With persistence, the discomfort fades, and positive self-talk becomes a source of genuine motivation and comfort. Another effective technique is to catch negative thoughts in the moment and challenge them. Ask yourself if the thought is really true or if it is an exaggeration. Question its usefulness. Does it help or hurt your confidence? Replace it with a constructive statement that focuses on your ability to grow or handle the situation. This critical thinking prevents your mind from spiraling into self-defeating narratives and redirects your focus to solutions. It is also important to surround yourself with reminders that reinforce positive self-talk. Visual cues, such as notes, posters, or phone reminders, can prompt you to pause and speak kindly to yourself. Reading uplifting quotes or stories about people who overcame difficulties through mindset shifts can inspire and normalize this practice. Sharing your positive affirmations with a trusted friend or mentor creates accountability and support. Positive self-talk does not mean ignoring mistakes or shortcomings. Instead, it allows you to accept them without judgment and encourages you to keep moving forward. This mindset shifts your identity from a fixed failure or insecure person to someone who is growing and learning every day. Confidence emerges from this acceptance and determination rather than from perfection. Integrating positive self-talk into daily life also influences your behavior and how others perceive you. When you believe in your value and capabilities, you naturally carry yourself with more assurance. Your tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language become more confident, creating a positive feedback loop that strengthens your self-esteem. Others respond to this energy with greater respect and trust, enhancing your relationships and opportunities. Positive self-talk is a discipline that requires ongoing attention and care. It is not a quick fix, but a lifelong habit that builds a foundation of mental strength. The more you nurture this inner dialogue, the more resilient you become in the face of setbacks. Challenges no longer shake your confidence because you have cultivated a steady internal supporter who encourages you to rise again. One of the most powerful aspects of positive self-talk is its ability to change how you view failure. Instead of fearing mistakes, you learn to see them as valuable feedback and stepping stones towards success. This shift reduces the paralysis of fear and opens the door to experimentation, creativity, and growth. You begin to trust your capacity to handle whatever comes your way. In moments of stress, practicing positive self-talk acts as an anchor. When overwhelmed by anxiety or negative emotions, silently repeating calming and empowering statements brings focus and peace. This tool helps to break the cycle of worry and self-doubt and allows you to regain control over your thoughts. To deepen your practice, consider pairing positive self-talk with mindful awareness. Notice not only what you say to yourself, but also how it feels in your body. Positive affirmations often bring a sense of lightness or calm. When you detect these feelings, reinforce the thoughts by repeating them. This mind-body connection strengthens the impact of your words and supports lasting change. Positive self-talk also encourages you to celebrate your progress and acknowledge your efforts. Instead of waiting for external validation, you become your own source of encouragement. This internal validation builds independence and confidence that is not dependent on others' opinions or approval. In time, positive self-talk transforms from a deliberate exercise into an automatic way of thinking. Your mind naturally chooses uplifting and supportive statements, even in difficult situations. This mental shift reshapes your personality, making you more optimistic, resilient, and courageous. Your confidence deepens because it is grounded in self-love and realistic self-appreciation. This practice is accessible to everyone, regardless of background or circumstances. It requires no special tools or resources, only a willingness to change your inner narrative and a commitment to daily effort. By dedicating time and attention to positive self-talk, you take control of your mental environment and set the stage for lasting personal growth. The journey toward confident self-talk is deeply personal and unique to each individual. Some may find certain affirmations more effective, while others prefer spontaneous, encouraging statements. Experiment with different phrases until you find those that resonate and motivate you most. Personalize this practice so it fits naturally into your life and supports your specific goals and values. Ultimately, practicing positive self-talk daily is a declaration of self-respect and belief. It is an act of kindness toward yourself that fuels your inner strength and resilience. This inner dialogue becomes the foundation upon which a confident personality is built, one that shines through in all areas of life and inspires others as well. The power to change your confidence and personality lies within your own mind. By choosing to speak to yourself with positivity and encouragement every day, you open the door to transformation. You shift from a place of doubt to one of assurance. This practice, simple yet profound, empowers you to face life's challenges with courage and a steady heart. There is no better time to begin this work than now. Start by noticing your self-talk at this very moment and gently guide it toward kindness and strength. This daily habit will grow roots deep in your character and bloom into a life marked by unwavering confidence and personal power. Chapter 3. Set small goals to create momentum every day. Setting small goals every day is a powerful way to build momentum and steadily transform your life. The journey to personal growth and confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's a series of deliberate actions taken consistently. When you break your ambitions into manageable pieces, you make progress visible and achievable, which fuels motivation and helps avoid overwhelm. The idea isn't to aim for massive changes right away, but to create a daily rhythm of success that pushes you forward. Each small goal accomplished acts like a stepping stone that guides you closer to larger aspirations. One of the biggest obstacles to growth is feeling stuck or paralyzed by the size of the challenge ahead. When a goal feels distant or too grand, it's easy to delay action or get discouraged. Setting small, clear goals resets this perspective. These goals should be specific, realistic, and focused on what you can control today. For example, instead of saying "I want to get fit," choose "I will walk for 10 minutes this morning." Such clarity removes ambiguity and makes taking action straightforward. By committing to these bite-sized objectives daily, you build a habit of achievement. This habit is crucial because success breeds success. The positive feelings generated by completing even minor tasks release dopamine, a chemical in your brain that motivates continued effort. Over time, this cycle creates a natural drive to keep going. Momentum grows silently and steadily, even on days when motivation feels low. Small goals also provide immediate feedback. They allow you to track progress in real time and adjust as needed. This adaptability prevents frustration and burnout. If one goal proves too easy or hard, you can recalibrate the next day. This flexibility keeps your efforts sustainable and aligned with your evolving circumstances. The focus remains on consistent growth rather than perfection or speed. Beyond practical benefits, setting small goals shapes your mindset. It teaches patience and persistence, two pillars of long-term success. Each completed goal reinforces your belief in your abilities and self-discipline. This process gradually rewires your brain to trust that progress is possible through steady effort. You learn to appreciate the journey instead of fixating solely on the destination. To implement this effectively, start your day by writing down 1 to 3 small goals. Make these goals meaningful and connected to your larger vision, but ensure they remain achievable within the day. Prioritize tasks that align with your values and will create the most impact. This practice increases focus and prevents wasting energy on trivial matters. When you know exactly what to accomplish, distractions lose power. It's helpful to break down bigger projects into tiny daily actions. For instance, if your long-term aim is to write a book, a small goal might be to write 200 words today or outline 1 chapter. This division removes the intimidation of huge tasks and transforms them into concrete steps. Eventually, these small daily contributions add up to significant accomplishments that feel manageable and within your control. Celebrating these small wins is essential. Recognize and appreciate every completed goal, no matter how minor it seems. This acknowledgement strengthens your motivation and boosts confidence. It also reminds you that progress is real and visible, fueling a positive cycle of effort and reward. Avoid downplaying your achievements. Each success is proof of your commitment and capability. Setting small goals daily encourages discipline as well. Discipline is the bridge between intention and action. When you decide on a goal and follow through consistently, you train yourself to prioritize action over hesitation. This builds mental toughness and reduces procrastination. Even on challenging days, the habit of setting and achieving small targets keeps you moving forward. This method also reduces the fear of failure. Large, vague goals can trigger anxiety and self-doubt because they feel overwhelming or uncertain. Small goals, however, lower the stakes and create a safer environment to experiment and learn. If you fall short one day, it doesn't feel like a catastrophe but rather a minor setback. This mindset invites resilience and continuous improvement instead of discouragement. Another benefit is improved time management. Small goals help you allocate your time intentionally rather than reactively. When you have clear objectives, you structure your day around meaningful tasks instead of distractions or procrastination. This intentionality increases productivity and satisfaction. Over time, you become more skilled at prioritizing and executing what truly matters. Accountability enhances the effectiveness of daily goal setting. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, coach, or journal creates external commitment. When you verbalize or record your targets, you increase the likelihood of following through. Accountability also provides support and encouragement during difficult moments, making the process less lonely and more motivating. It's important to remain flexible within this structure. Life is unpredictable and some days will not go as planned. Adapt your goals to fit the circumstances rather than abandoning them entirely. Even on tough days, setting one small goal keeps the momentum alive. Consistency is more important than intensity. This adaptability nurtures patience and self-compassion, key qualities in sustainable growth. Visual reminders are practical tools to reinforce your daily goals. Use sticky notes, phone alerts, or planners to keep your objectives visible throughout the day. These cues prompt action and prevent goals from fading into the background. They also help maintain focus when distractions arise or motivation wanes. The physical presence of your goals anchors your attention and commitment. Linking small goals to your values enhances their meaning and impact. Reflect on why each goal matters and how it contributes to your desired identity or life purpose. This connection fuels intrinsic motivation, which is stronger and more lasting than external rewards or pressure. When your goals align with who you want to be, the process becomes deeply fulfilling and energizing. Setting small goals daily also fosters a mindset of growth and possibility. Instead of being fixed on where you are now, you look forward to where consistent effort can take you. This outlook turns challenges into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. It encourages curiosity, experimentation, and optimism. Your personality evolves to embrace change and continuous improvement. This practice extends beyond productivity. Small goals can include habits that improve emotional and mental well-being. Examples include practicing gratitude, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative activities. These intentional actions enrich your personality by cultivating balance, joy, and presence. They contribute to holistic growth and a confident, grounded self. Over time, the accumulation of small goals creates a powerful narrative of progress. This story shapes your self-image and beliefs about what you are capable of. You start to see yourself as someone who follows through, overcomes obstacles, and grows steadily. This identity reinforces confidence and attracts positive opportunities and relationships. Your personality becomes a living testimony to your daily commitment. The act of setting small goals daily encourages a proactive stance toward life. Instead of waiting for external circumstances to change, you take charge of your growth, one step at a time. This mindset empowers you to face uncertainty with courage and creativity. It reduces feelings of helplessness and increases your sense of control and purpose. Incorporate reflection into your goal-setting routine. At the end of each day, review what you accomplished and what challenges arose. Use this reflection to adjust your goals for the next day. This ongoing feedback loop strengthens your learning and adaptation skills. It also builds self-trust by showing you that you are capable of honest evaluation and course correction. Avoid setting goals based solely on others' expectations or comparisons. Focus on what matters most to your own growth and fulfillment. This personal focus prevents distraction and burnout. It keeps your journey authentic and meaningful. When your goals come from within, they sustain you more powerfully. Small daily goals act as anchors during times of stress or uncertainty. When life feels chaotic, these goals provide a sense of stability and normalcy. They remind you that despite external challenges, you can still move forward. This stability nurtures resilience and calmness, essential traits of a strong and confident personality. Building momentum through small goals also increases creativity and problem solving. Each completed goal boosts confidence and opens the mind to new possibilities. This positive momentum encourages you to experiment with new ideas and approaches. It turns growth into an exciting and dynamic process rather than a tedious task. It's helpful to celebrate not only the outcomes, but also the effort you put into reaching your goals. Recognize your dedication, persistence, and courage to take action. This recognition reinforces a positive cycle of motivation and self-appreciation. It builds a foundation for sustainable confidence and ongoing improvement. Daily small goals shape a disciplined and focused mindset. They teach you to prioritize long-term benefits over short-term comfort. This discipline becomes a source of inner strength that influences every area of life. It transforms your personality into one that is purposeful, resilient, and self-assured. To make this habit stick, create a simple routine around goal setting. Choose a time and place that signals the start of your daily planning. This consistency conditions your mind to expect and prepare for focused effort. Over time, this ritual becomes automatic and effortless, deeply integrating into your lifestyle. As you continue this practice, you will notice an increasing ability to handle bigger challenges with confidence. The small goals you set each day build a foundation of competence and courage. You become equipped to tackle complex tasks with calm and clarity. Your personality evolves into a steady, capable force. Ultimately, setting small goals every day transforms how you experience progress and achievement. It shifts your focus from distant results to present actions. This shift creates a powerful sense of agency and fulfillment. You become the architect of your life, shaping your personality and confidence with intention and care. The secret to lasting change lies in these small, consistent steps. They create a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. Momentum grows silently but relentlessly, carrying you toward your highest potential. By embracing the power of small daily goals, you unlock the door to a more confident, purposeful, and fulfilled self. Chapter 4. Develop active listening to connect better with others. Developing active listening is one of the most effective ways to deepen connections with others and enrich your personality. True connection requires more than just hearing words. It demands complete attention, empathy, and genuine engagement. When you practice active listening, you demonstrate respect and openness, making others feel valued and understood. This habit not only improves your relationships, but also builds your confidence because you become more skilled at navigating social situations with authenticity and ease. Active listening begins with being fully present. In today's fast-paced world, distractions abound, and it's easy to let your mind wander while someone is speaking. The first step is to consciously direct your attention to the person in front of you. This means putting aside phones, closing laptops, and silencing internal chatter. When you make a habit of focusing entirely on the speaker, you create a powerful environment where communication flows naturally and meaningfully. Listening actively involves more than just passive attention. It requires observing non-verbal cues like facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. These elements often reveal emotions and intentions that words alone cannot express. By tuning into these signals, you gain a richer understanding of the message and the person behind it. This deeper awareness fosters empathy, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. To develop active listening, practice reflecting back what you hear. Paraphrasing or summarizing the speaker's points shows that you are engaged and clarifies any misunderstandings. Phrases such as "what I'm hearing is," or "it sounds like you're saying," invite confirmation and open dialogue. This simple technique strengthens trust and signals respect for the speaker's perspective. Another important aspect is asking open-ended questions that encourage others to share more about their thoughts and feelings. Instead of jumping to conclusions or interrupting, use questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "How did that make you feel?" These inquiries deepen the conversation and demonstrate genuine curiosity. This kind of engagement builds rapport and often leads to more meaningful and productive interactions. Active listening also means resisting the urge to immediately offer advice or solutions. Sometimes people simply want to be heard and understood, not fixed. By allowing space for their expression without judgment or interruption, you create a safe and supportive atmosphere. This patience shows emotional maturity and strengthens your ability to connect authentically. Building this skill requires consistent practice and intentionality. Start by focusing on one conversation each day where you commit to listening fully without distractions or premature responses. Notice the difference in how the conversation unfolds and how the other person reacts. Over time, this awareness and discipline become natural parts of your communication style. Cultivating active listening enhances your emotional intelligence. You become more attuned to subtle cues and better at managing your own responses. This emotional regulation is key to handling difficult conversations calmly and constructively. Instead of reacting defensively or withdrawing, you learn to engage with openness and resilience. Active listening also improves your problem-solving and collaboration skills. By truly understanding others' viewpoints and feelings, you gather the information necessary to find solutions that work for everyone involved. This collaborative spirit makes you a valued partner in personal and professional relationships and boosts your reputation as a thoughtful and dependable communicator. When you listen actively, your presence becomes a gift to those around you. People sense your sincerity and attentiveness, which fosters mutual respect and deeper trust. These qualities are essential for meaningful connections that enrich your life and support your growth. Strong relationships built on genuine listening nurture your confidence and expand your social influence. Incorporating active listening into your daily interactions requires humility. It means accepting that you don't have all the answers and that others' experiences and opinions matter. This openness broadens your perspective and encourages lifelong learning. It also softens ego-driven behaviors that can alienate others, replacing them with kindness and curiosity. Technology can both challenge and support your active listening skills. While digital devices often distract, they can also be tools for practicing mindfulness and reflection between conversations. Use reminders or apps that encourage you to pause and focus before engaging with others. Balance your online and offline interactions to maintain the depth of real-world connections. Active listening cultivates patience, a vital trait for confident and mature personalities. Instead of rushing conversations or seeking immediate gratification, you learn to value the process of understanding. This patience reflects strength and discipline, qualities that inspire respect and admiration from others. The benefits of active listening extend beyond social interactions. It enhances self-awareness by helping you recognize your own communication habits and emotional triggers. You become more mindful of how you speak and how you respond, creating space for continuous self-improvement. This reflective practice deepens your personal growth journey. Active listening can transform conflict into opportunity. When disagreements arise, listening carefully to all sides de-escalates tension and promotes constructive dialogue. It shifts the focus from winning to understanding, creating pathways for resolution and mutual respect. This approach strengthens relationships and reinforces your reputation as a calm and effective communicator. Empathy, a cornerstone of active listening, strengthens your emotional connections and broadens your compassion. By genuinely understanding others' feelings and viewpoints, You build bridges rather than walls. This empathetic connection enriches your personality by making you more approachable and relatable. Active listening also nurtures humility by reminding you that every person has a unique story and wisdom to share. This perspective fosters respect for diversity and openness to new ideas. It challenges assumptions and expands your worldview, making you a more balanced and thoughtful individual. Practicing active listening encourages authenticity in your interactions. When you listen deeply, you naturally respond more honestly and thoughtfully. This genuine exchange builds trust and creates stronger bonds. Authenticity enhances your confidence because you no longer feel the need to perform or hide behind facades. Active listening can improve your leadership abilities. Leaders who listen well inspire loyalty and collaboration. They make better decisions informed by diverse perspectives and show respect for their team members. Developing this skill positions you as a trusted and effective leader in any context. As you embrace active listening, you become more present in the moment. This presence anchors your attention and calms your mind, reducing anxiety and distraction. Being fully engaged in conversations enhances your ability to absorb information and connect emotionally. Developing this skill also encourages vulnerability, both in yourself and others. When people feel truly heard, they are more likely to open up and share honestly. This openness creates deeper and more meaningful relationships, enriching your personal and professional life. Active listening requires continuous effort and patience. It's normal to slip back into old habits of interrupting or zoning out. The key is to notice when this happens and gently bring your attention back to the speaker. Over time, your capacity for focused listening will strengthen and become second nature. Incorporate regular self-checks during conversations by silently asking, "Am I fully present?" or "Am I really hearing what is being said?" These reminders cultivate mindfulness and prevent distraction. This practice gradually reshapes your communication habits toward greater attentiveness. The practice of active listening also involves acknowledging and validating others' feelings. Simple affirmations like "I understand" or "That sounds difficult" communicate empathy and support. This validation encourages openness and deepens trust, reinforcing your connection with others. Listening actively encourages you to set aside personal biases and judgments. This openness allows you to receive new information with curiosity and respect. It breaks down barriers that often hinder genuine communication and fosters mutual understanding. Developing active listening strengthens your emotional resilience. By fully experiencing others' perspectives without defensiveness, you build tolerance for discomfort and ambiguity. This resilience enhances your ability to navigate complex social situations calmly and effectively. Active listening also improves memory and comprehension. When you focus completely on the speaker, you retain information better and understand nuances more clearly. This attentiveness boosts your confidence in conversations and decision-making. You can practice active listening in a variety of settings: casual talks, professional meetings, or family discussions. Each opportunity strengthens your skill and deepens your connections. Approach every conversation as a chance to learn and grow. Over time, active listening becomes a core part of your personality. It shapes how you engage with the world and how others perceive you. This transformation enriches your life by creating authentic, respectful, and meaningful relationships. The habit of active listening opens doors to new perspectives and ideas. It invites continuous learning and personal expansion. This openness is vital for building confidence rooted in knowledge and empathy. To sustain active listening, develop rituals that support focus, such as mindful breathing before conversations or setting intentions to be fully present. These practices prepare your mind and body for attentive engagement. Active listening deepens your appreciation for human complexity. It reveals the layers beneath words and surface interactions. This understanding cultivates compassion and patience, key traits of a confident and mature personality. Through active listening, you create a positive feedback loop of trust and connection. When people feel heard, they respond with openness and kindness. This dynamic enriches your social environment and strengthens your support network. Embracing active listening shifts your focus from speaking to understanding. This shift balances communication and enhances mutual respect. It creates a space where meaningful exchange thrives. The continuous practice of active listening builds a calm and centered presence. This presence influences your interactions positively, making you more approachable and effective in communication. Developing this skill reinforces your emotional intelligence. You become better at recognizing and managing emotions in yourself and others. This intelligence is foundational for confident and adaptive behavior. Active listening fosters gratitude for others' perspectives. It highlights the value of diverse experiences and opinions. This gratitude nurtures humility and broadens your worldview. Incorporating active listening into your daily life is a commitment to deeper connection and growth. It transforms not only your relationships, but also your sense of self. This transformation empowers you to navigate life with confidence, empathy, and grace. Chapter 5. Maintain eye contact to show confidence and interest. Maintaining eye contact is a fundamental skill that profoundly influences how others perceive your confidence and interest. It is one of the most immediate ways to communicate engagement and sincerity without uttering a single word. When you look someone in the eyes, you send a message of respect and attentiveness that builds trust and connection. This simple act affects both how you feel internally and how you are received externally, shaping interactions in personal, social, and professional settings. Eye contact demonstrates presence. It shows that you are fully engaged in the moment and attentive to the person speaking. This presence is a key element of confident behavior because it conveys that you are not distracted, fearful, or disinterested. When your gaze meets another's, it signals openness and readiness to engage. This creates a space where authentic communication can flourish, fostering deeper understanding and rapport. The ability to maintain steady eye contact also enhances your self-awareness. It requires you to be mindful of your body language and emotional state. When you practice holding eye contact, you become more attuned to how you present yourself and how your emotions affect your interactions. This awareness builds emotional control and poise, which are essential components of confidence. Maintaining eye contact naturally encourages better listening and focus. It anchors your attention and minimizes the tendency to drift away mentally. This focused attention improves your comprehension and responsiveness during conversations. Others notice this attentiveness and feel valued, which strengthens the bond between you. This skill requires balancing intensity with comfort. Too little eye contact may come across as evasive or insecure, while too much can feel intimidating or aggressive. Finding the right rhythm and duration of eye contact creates a comfortable interaction that invites openness. A good rule of thumb is to maintain eye contact for about 50 to 70% of the conversation, breaking away occasionally to avoid discomfort. These breaks feel natural and prevent staring, which can distract or unsettle the other person. Developing this skill starts with practicing in low-pressure environments. Begin by making eye contact with people in everyday situations, such as cashiers, co-workers, or acquaintances. Notice how it changes the tone of these brief exchanges. Gradually increase the length and intensity of your gaze in longer conversations as you become more comfortable. Over time, maintaining eye contact becomes a natural and effortless part of your communication style. Eye contact also reinforces your verbal messages. When your eyes align with your words, your message gains authenticity and strength. It reduces doubt or suspicion because people tend to trust those who look them in the eye. This alignment between non-verbal and verbal communication boosts your credibility and persuasive power. This practice influences your internal state as well. Holding eye contact can trigger a feedback loop in your brain, releasing confidence-boosting hormones and reducing anxiety. This physiological response calms your nervous system and prepares you to interact with greater assurance. By regularly exercising this skill, you build a habit that supports emotional regulation and presence in social situations. Cultural differences can affect norms around eye contact, so it is important to adapt your approach to the context. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact may be seen as disrespectful or confrontational, while in others it is expected and appreciated. Being sensitive to these nuances demonstrates social awareness and respect, further enhancing your interpersonal effectiveness. Maintaining eye contact also plays a significant role in leadership and authority. Leaders who engage with steady, confident gazes command attention and convey decisiveness. This behavior encourages followers to trust and respect their guidance. Developing this skill enhances your ability to influence and inspire others. Eye contact helps to reveal honesty and transparency. When you avoid looking away during conversations, it reduces suspicion and fosters openness. This honesty creates a foundation for stronger relationships built on mutual trust. People feel safer sharing their thoughts and feelings when they sense genuine eye contact. In romantic and intimate relationships, eye contact deepens emotional connection. It communicates affection, interest, and vulnerability. Holding a partner's gaze can strengthen bonds and increase feelings of closeness. This simple gesture becomes a powerful tool for expressing love and attention without words. Practicing eye contact improves your ability to read others as well. When you pay attention to the eyes, you gain insights into emotions and intentions that may not be expressed verbally. This sensitivity enhances your empathy and social intelligence, allowing you to respond more appropriately and thoughtfully. It is natural to feel discomfort when beginning to focus on maintaining eye contact. Many people associate staring with confrontation or feel self-conscious about their gaze. This discomfort diminishes with practice and exposure. Recognizing and embracing the initial unease is part of the growth process and signals you are developing a new skill. Eye contact also encourages honesty with yourself. When you meet your own gaze in reflective moments, such as looking in a mirror, you confront your true feelings and thoughts. This self-connection fosters authenticity and self-acceptance, which underpin genuine confidence. Incorporating eye contact into your communication can transform public speaking. Engaging the audience through steady eye contact creates rapport and keeps listeners attentive. It shows that you are confident and connected to your message. Speakers who master eye contact are more persuasive and memorable. This skill also benefits negotiations and difficult conversations. Maintaining eye contact signals confidence and calmness, which can strengthen your position. It discourages deception and encourages openness, making it easier to reach mutual understanding or agreement. Eye contact is a nonverbal way to assert boundaries. By meeting someone's gaze firmly, you communicate respect for yourself and your space. This silent message helps prevent others from taking advantage or disrespecting you. In everyday social situations, maintaining eye contact fosters friendliness and approachability. It signals interest and warmth, inviting others to engage with you. This openness expands your social network and enriches your life experiences. To strengthen this ability, combine eye contact with other positive body language. A relaxed posture, genuine smile, and nodding show engagement and reinforce your interest. These cues create a welcoming presence that draws others in. Remember that eye contact is a two-way street. Allow the other person to look away occasionally and respect their comfort level. Balancing attention with sensitivity nurtures mutual trust and ease. Practice mindfulness to improve your focus during interactions. When you notice your mind wandering or anxiety rising, gently bring your attention back to the eyes of the person you are engaging with. This conscious redirection builds mental discipline and enhances your presence. Using eye contact as a tool for connection changes how you experience social interactions. Instead of feeling anxious or distant, you become more involved and grounded. This shift opens new possibilities for meaningful relationships and personal growth. Developing this skill gradually changes your self-image. As you grow more comfortable maintaining eye contact, you see yourself as capable, confident, and socially skilled. This positive self-perception supports boldness in other areas of life. Eye contact also plays a role in nonverbal storytelling. Your eyes can express emotions such as excitement, concern, or empathy more vividly than words. Learning to convey feelings through your gaze adds depth and authenticity to your communication. Maintaining eye contact is an act of courage. It requires vulnerability and openness, which are essential for genuine human connection. Each time you meet another's gaze steadily, you strengthen your emotional bravery and social resilience. Finally, this simple yet profound habit fosters presence and authenticity in every interaction. It is a daily practice that builds a confident and engaging personality over time. Embracing eye contact empowers you to communicate with clarity, warmth, and assurance, leaving a lasting positive impression on everyone you meet. Chapter 6. Use good posture to project strength and presence. Good posture is a silent but powerful way to communicate strength and presence in every moment. It affects how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Standing or sitting with a straight back, open shoulders, and relaxed neck sends a clear signal that you are confident and in control. This physical alignment influences your mindset, helping you embody the qualities of resilience and self-assurance that shape a compelling personality. When you maintain good posture, you project an image of readiness and capability. People instinctively respond to posture cues when forming impressions, often before any words are spoken. A person who carries themselves upright appears more trustworthy, competent, and approachable. This perception can open doors in social, professional, and personal situations, creating opportunities that would otherwise remain closed. Beyond external impressions, good posture directly impacts your internal state. The position of your body affects your breathing, energy levels, and mental clarity. Sitting or standing tall allows your lungs to expand fully, increasing oxygen intake and promoting alertness. This physiological benefit reduces fatigue and sharpens focus, empowering you to engage confidently with your environment. Poor posture, on the other hand, often mirrors or reinforces feelings of insecurity or low energy. Slouched shoulders and a bowed head can signal defeat or disinterest, which may influence how you feel about yourself. Over time, this physical pattern can reinforce negative thought cycles, making it harder to break free from self-doubt. Adjusting your posture becomes a practical step toward breaking these cycles and building a more positive self-image. Good posture requires awareness and intention. Many people unconsciously adopt habits that strain their bodies and diminish their presence. To change this, begin by regularly checking in with yourself throughout the day. Notice how you are standing or sitting and make adjustments to align your spine, relax your shoulders, and keep your head balanced. This simple habit trains your body to adopt a more confident stance naturally. When standing, distribute your weight evenly on both feet. Keep your feet hip-width apart and knees slightly bent to maintain balance. Engage your core muscles gently to support your lower back. This grounded position not only projects stability, but also helps you feel more centered and secure. Standing tall with this alignment communicates strength without rigidity or tension. While sitting, choose chairs that support your lower back and avoid slumping forward. Keep your feet flat on the floor and avoid crossing your legs tightly, which can restrict circulation and create a closed posture. Align your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips, maintaining a straight line. This posture improves comfort and presence, especially during conversations or meetings. Good posture also involves mindful movement. Avoid sudden or exaggerated gestures that can appear nervous or erratic. Instead, move with purpose and fluidity. Controlled gestures that complement your words, reinforce your message, and reflect self-control. Combining posture and movement creates an overall presence that commands attention and respect. Breathing plays a key role in supporting posture and presence. Deep, steady breaths help maintain relaxation in your muscles and prevent tension buildup. Practice diaphragmatic breathing by inhaling deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and exhaling fully. This breathing technique supports a calm and confident demeanor, reinforcing the physical and mental benefits of good posture. Developing this habit impacts your emotional resilience. When your body is aligned and your breathing steady, you become better equipped to handle stress and uncertainty. Good posture fosters a sense of readiness and control, which reduces anxiety and supports clear thinking. This physical foundation strengthens your ability to respond rather than react in challenging situations. Good posture also enhances vocal presence. When your chest is open and your diaphragm supported, your voice naturally becomes stronger and clearer. This improvement increases your ability to communicate effectively and assertively. A confident voice combined with strong posture creates a powerful impression that supports leadership and influence. Improving posture is a gradual process. Begin by setting small daily reminders to check and adjust your stance. Use mirrors or video recordings to observe your posture and identify areas for improvement. Seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors who can offer constructive observations. Over time, these steps build your awareness and help develop a consistent and confident physical presence. Physical exercise supports maintaining good posture. Activities that strengthen the core, back, and shoulders improve your ability to hold your body upright with ease. Practices like yoga, Pilates, or strength training develop flexibility and endurance, reducing discomfort and fatigue. Regular movement also encourages better body awareness, making it easier to maintain posture throughout daily activities. Wearing appropriate footwear contributes to posture quality. Shoes with proper support and a comfortable fit help maintain balance and alignment. Avoid high heels or unsupportive footwear for extended periods, as they can disrupt your posture and cause strain. Investing in good shoes supports the foundation of your physical presence. Good posture influences your self-image in profound ways. When you carry yourself with strength, you send a message to your subconscious that you are worthy and capable. This internal dialogue shapes your confidence and motivation, creating a positive feedback loop. Each time you straighten your spine, you reinforce a mindset of empowerment and resilience. In social settings, posture affects how approachable and trustworthy you appear. Open and upright positions signal friendliness and honesty, inviting others to engage with you. Closed or slouched postures can create barriers, making interactions more difficult. Cultivating good posture facilitates connection and builds rapport effortlessly. Posture also plays a role in nonverbal communication during negotiations or conflict. A strong stance conveys calmness and authority, helping you maintain control and influence outcomes. It signals that you are grounded and confident, reducing the likelihood of being intimidated or overlooked. Emotional states are closely linked to physical posture. When feeling stressed or overwhelmed, your body may tense and collapse inward. Conscious adjustment of posture can interrupt this pattern and restore composure. By intentionally adopting a strong stance, you influence your emotional state positively, reinforcing calmness and clarity. Good posture supports long-term health, reducing the risk of chronic pain and injury. This benefit sustains your physical and mental energy, enabling consistent personal growth and performance. Taking care of your body through posture enhances overall well-being and supports your confidence from the inside out. The way you sit or stand while speaking to others sets the tone for your interactions. Posture that communicates openness and strength encourages honest and productive conversations. It creates a foundation of respect and attentiveness that benefits all parties involved. Mindfulness practices complement posture improvement by increasing body awareness. Techniques such as body scans or focused breathing help you notice tension or misalignment early. This awareness allows timely correction and prevents habits that undermine your presence. Posture also influences your creativity and problem-solving abilities. When your body is aligned and energy flows freely, your mind operates more efficiently. This clarity supports confident decision-making and innovative thinking. A confident posture impacts your overall demeanor, including facial expressions and gestures. When your body is strong and open, your face naturally relaxes and your gestures become purposeful. This harmony in nonverbal cues enhances your authenticity and presence. Building good posture strengthens discipline and self-care. It requires regular attention and commitment to align your body and mind. This discipline spills over into other areas of life, reinforcing habits of intentionality and growth. Good posture increases your ability to handle public speaking or performance situations. It anchors your confidence and reduces physical signs of nervousness. This stability supports clear communication and audience engagement. Adopting strong posture before challenging tasks prepares you mentally and physically. This preparation sets the stage for focused and confident action, improving performance and outcomes. Finally, using good posture daily transforms how you experience yourself and how others experience you. It creates a foundation of strength and presence that supports every interaction and personal endeavor. Embracing this simple yet powerful habit empowers you to carry yourself with dignity and confidence in every moment. Chapter 7. Smile genuinely to improve mood and approachability. A genuine smile is a powerful tool that transforms not only how others see you, but also how you feel inside. It is a simple yet profound way to improve your mood and make yourself more approachable in every situation. When you smile sincerely, it signals warmth, openness, and confidence. This natural expression invites connection and breaks down barriers, creating an atmosphere where positive interactions can thrive. Smiling affects your brain chemistry by releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones. These chemicals reduce stress, elevate mood, and foster a sense of well-being. The act of smiling triggers this biochemical reaction, even if it starts as a conscious effort. Over time, regularly smiling can shift your overall emotional state toward positivity, resilience, and calmness. The difference between a genuine and a forced smile is important. A genuine smile involves the entire face, especially the eyes, which crinkle slightly at the corners. This authentic expression conveys true happiness and invites trust. People naturally respond to genuine smiles with warmth and openness, strengthening social bonds and making conversations easier and more enjoyable. Smiling also enhances your appearance by softening your facial features and creating an inviting expression. This makes you more approachable and likable, encouraging others to engage with you, whether in casual encounters, professional settings, or intimate moments. A genuine smile breaks the ice and fosters a sense of ease and comfort. When you smile sincerely, you communicate confidence without words. It shows that you are comfortable with yourself and open to others. This silent message draws people toward you and creates opportunities for deeper connections. Confidence displayed through smiling is inviting rather than intimidating, encouraging positive social dynamics. Smiling can change the energy of a room and influence group dynamics. In leadership or teamwork, a leader's genuine smile sets a tone of positivity and cooperation. It promotes a supportive environment where ideas flow freely and collaboration flourishes. This emotional atmosphere strengthens your influence and effectiveness in guiding others. To cultivate a genuine smile, begin by becoming more aware of your facial expressions throughout the day. Notice when your face is neutral or tense and consciously relax your jaw and lips. Practice smiling in front of a mirror to see what feels natural and authentic. This self-awareness builds your ability to express warmth spontaneously. In moments of stress or difficulty, intentionally smiling can be a powerful coping tool. It signals to your brain and body that you are safe and capable, helping to reduce feelings of anxiety and tension. Smiling in challenging situations also affects how others perceive your resilience and composure, reinforcing your inner strength. Smiling enhances your ability to empathize and connect emotionally. When you express genuine warmth, you create a safe space for others to open up and share honestly. This emotional connection deepens relationships and fosters mutual support. It also encourages reciprocity, where others respond with smiles and kindness in return. This simple habit supports mental health by counteracting negative thought patterns. Smiling interrupts cycles of worry or self-doubt by shifting your focus toward positive expression. It helps create a mental buffer against stress and promotes emotional balance. Regularly practicing this habit strengthens your overall psychological resilience. Smiling can improve communication effectiveness. It makes your tone friendlier and your message more persuasive. People are more likely to listen and respond positively when you approach them with a smile. This non-verbal cue enhances your influence and builds rapport quickly and naturally. Physical health benefits also accompany genuine smiling. It relaxes muscles and lowers heart rate, reducing physical tension. Smiling can even boost your immune system by promoting relaxation and reducing stress hormones. These health effects contribute to your vitality and overall sense of well-being. In social and professional settings, smiling can help you navigate first impressions with ease. A warm smile instantly breaks down barriers and sets a positive tone. It encourages openness and trust, which are essential for building connections and advancing opportunities. Smiling makes you memorable in a positive way. Cultivating a genuine smile requires authenticity. It cannot be forced or faked for long without becoming obvious. Developing inner happiness and self-acceptance fosters the natural warmth that leads to sincere smiles. Focus on gratitude, positive experiences, and self-kindness to nurture this internal joy. Smiling also supports your emotional intelligence. It helps you become more aware of your own feelings and how they affect others. This awareness enables you to respond thoughtfully and with empathy. Emotional intelligence strengthened by smiling enhances your ability to navigate social complexities and build meaningful relationships. The habit of smiling contributes to your personal brand. People remember how you made them feel, often more than the words you spoke. A genuine smile leaves a lasting impression of kindness, approachability, and confidence. This impression shapes how others perceive and relate to you long after the interaction. Smiling creates a positive feedback loop. When you smile, others smile back, creating an atmosphere of mutual positivity. This exchange uplifts everyone involved and promotes harmonious interactions. The more you smile, the more you contribute to an environment of warmth and cooperation. Practicing smiling also encourages patience and openness. It reminds you to pause and choose a positive response even when situations are difficult. This habit builds emotional regulation and social grace, which are essential for long-term personal and professional success. In intimate relationships, smiling deepens emotional intimacy. It communicates affection and appreciation without words. Sharing genuine smiles strengthens bonds and nurtures trust, creating a foundation of love and mutual support. Smiling is a universal language that transcends cultural and linguistic barriers. It allows you to connect with people from diverse backgrounds with ease. This universality makes smiling a valuable tool for expanding your social network and embracing new experiences. To integrate smiling into your daily life, start with simple actions such as greeting others warmly or smiling at yourself in the mirror. Notice how these small gestures influence your mood and interactions. Gradually, smiling will become a natural and effortless part of your personality. Mindfulness enhances your ability to smile genuinely. Being present in the moment allows you to appreciate small joys and respond with authentic warmth. This presence strengthens your connections and enriches your life experience. Smiling encourages generosity and kindness. When you express warmth, you inspire others to do the same. This ripple effect fosters a community of support and compassion that benefits everyone involved. Over time, smiling reshapes your mindset toward optimism and resilience. It helps you approach challenges with a positive attitude and maintain hope in difficult times. This outlook supports sustained personal growth and emotional health. The practice of smiling nurtures self-compassion. It reminds you to be gentle with yourself and celebrate your progress. This kindness builds confidence and motivates you to continue improving. Smiling also enhances creativity by freeing your mind from tension and negativity. A relaxed and joyful state supports innovative thinking and problem solving. This creative energy fuels your personal and professional success. Incorporating genuine smiles into your interactions makes you a source of light and encouragement for others. Your warmth and positivity uplift those around you and contribute to a more supportive environment. Ultimately, smiling is a choice that shapes your personality and life experience. It is an accessible and powerful habit that anyone can cultivate. Embracing this habit empowers you to live with greater joy, confidence, and connection every day. Chapter 8. Speak clearly to express yourself with authority. Speaking clearly is a cornerstone of effective communication and a vital skill for expressing yourself with authority. When your words are crisp, deliberate, and easy to understand, you command attention and convey confidence naturally. Clear speech eliminates confusion and creates a strong presence that others respect and respond to positively. This skill elevates your ability to influence, inspire, and connect with people across all areas of life. Clarity begins with thoughtful preparation. Knowing what you want to say and organizing your thoughts logically makes it easier to articulate your ideas. Before speaking, take a moment to focus on your key message. This pause allows you to gather your words and present them with precision. Speaking clearly is not about rushing or filling space with unnecessary words. It's about communicating purposefully and meaningfully. Enunciating your words carefully is essential. This means pronouncing each syllable distinctly and avoiding mumbling or trailing off at the end of sentences. Clear articulation demonstrates respect for your audience and helps maintain their engagement. When people struggle to understand you, their focus shifts from your message to decoding your speech, weakening your impact. Pacing is another important factor in clear communication. Speaking too quickly can overwhelm listeners and cause them to miss critical points. Conversely, speaking too slowly may bore or frustrate your audience. Finding a balanced rhythm allows your words to sink in and gives listeners time to process your ideas. Pausing briefly between key points emphasizes their importance and gives you a moment to breathe and collect your thoughts. Volume control enhances your clarity and authority. Speaking too softly may make you seem unsure or timid, while speaking too loudly can come across as aggressive. Adjust your volume to suit the environment and situation, aiming for a tone that is firm yet approachable. A well-modulated voice holds attention and reinforces your message without overpowering others. Effective speakers vary their tone and pitch to maintain interest and convey emotion. A monotone voice can make even the most important message dull and forgettable. Using inflection and emphasis on key words helps you express passion, urgency, or calm confidence. This vocal variety breathes life into your speech and deepens listener engagement. Avoiding filler words like like, and sharpens your speech. These habits dilute your message and can give the impression of uncertainty or lack of preparation. Practice pausing silently instead of filling gaps with unnecessary sounds. This pause shows thoughtfulness and control, enhancing your perceived competence. Body language supports clear speaking by reinforcing your message visually. Maintaining good posture, making appropriate eye contact, and using deliberate hand gestures all contribute to your presence. These nonverbal cues complement your words and strengthen your authority. When your physical communication aligns with your speech, your message resonates more powerfully. Active listening plays a role in your ability to speak clearly. By paying attention to others' responses and feedback, you can adjust your communication style to be more effective. This responsiveness demonstrates emotional intelligence and respect, increasing your influence and rapport. Improving vocabulary and language skills expands your ability to express complex ideas simply and accurately. Choose words that are precise and accessible to your audience. Avoid jargon or complicated terms unless they are necessary and understood by those listening. Clear language bridges gaps and fosters understanding, building your credibility. Confidence underpins clear speech. When you believe in your message and your ability to deliver it, your voice naturally reflects authority. Overcoming self-doubt and nervousness through practice and positive self-talk empowers you to speak with assurance. Preparation, repetition, and experience are key to building this confidence. Practice is essential for mastering clear speech. Engage in exercises such as reading aloud, recording yourself, or rehearsing presentations. These activities help you identify areas for improvement and build comfort with your voice and pacing. Regular practice transforms clear speaking from a conscious effort into an effortless habit. Mindfulness enhances your speaking clarity by keeping you present and focused during conversations. When your mind wanders, you may rush or lose track of your message. Being aware of your thoughts and emotions allows you to stay grounded and intentional in your communication. This presence creates a calm and authoritative delivery. Clear communication also involves tailoring your message to your audience. Understanding their needs, interests, and knowledge level helps you choose the right words and examples. This connection makes your message more relatable and impactful. Speaking with authority is not about dominance, but about effective and respectful exchange. Using storytelling techniques enriches your speech and makes your ideas memorable. Stories engage listeners emotionally and illustrate your points vividly. When you tell a story clearly and with enthusiasm, you capture attention and inspire action. This skill deepens your influence and enhances your personality. Managing anxiety supports clearer speaking by calming your nervous system. Techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, or grounding exercises reduce tension and improve vocal quality. When you control your nerves, your voice becomes steadier and more compelling. This composure reinforces your authority. Feedback is a valuable tool for refining your speaking skills. Seek constructive input from trusted friends, mentors, or coaches. Honest feedback highlights strengths and areas for growth, guiding your development. Embracing feedback with an open mind accelerates your progress and boosts confidence. Clear speech fosters trust and transparency. When your message is understandable and consistent, others feel more comfortable relying on you. This trust strengthens relationships and opens doors for collaboration and leadership. Speaking with clarity aligns your words with your integrity. Adapting to different communication contexts is part of effective speaking. Whether in one-on-one conversations, group discussions, or public presentations, adjusting your tone, pace, and style ensures your message is received well. Flexibility in communication enhances your ability to connect and influence diverse audiences. Clear speaking reduces misunderstandings and conflicts. When you express yourself precisely, there is less room for confusion or misinterpretation. This clarity promotes smoother interactions and fosters respect. People appreciate straightforward communication and are more likely to engage positively. Developing patience improves your speech clarity. Rushing through words often leads to slurred or jumbled sentences. By slowing down and focusing on each word, you convey confidence and control. Patience also allows you to listen carefully and respond thoughtfully. Technology can assist in enhancing your speaking clarity. Recording your voice and analyzing it helps identify areas for improvement. Using speech apps or joining groups focused on public speaking provides structure and support. Leveraging these tools accelerates your skill development. Clear speaking contributes to personal empowerment. When you express yourself effectively, you take control of your narrative and influence. This empowerment strengthens your self-esteem and motivates you to pursue goals boldly. Effective communication encourages collaboration and teamwork. When you speak clearly, others understand your ideas and intentions easily. This understanding builds a foundation for cooperation and shared success. Your ability to communicate with authority inspires confidence and motivates collective effort. Continuous learning nurtures your speaking skills. Reading, listening to skilled speakers, and practicing regularly expand your knowledge and techniques. Commitment to growth keeps your communication fresh and impactful. Incorporating humor appropriately can enhance clarity and connection. A well-timed light remark makes your message more relatable and eases tension. Humor delivered clearly supports engagement and likability. Speaking clearly reflects self-discipline and respect. Taking care to communicate well honors both yourself and your listeners. This respect builds mutual appreciation and strengthens relationships. Ultimately, clear speech empowers you to express your true self confidently and authentically. It transforms your interactions and shapes how you are perceived. Embracing this skill unlocks greater personal and professional success, helping you make your mark with authority and clarity every day. Chapter 9. Manage stress through daily mindful breathing exercises. Managing stress is essential for maintaining mental clarity and emotional balance, and daily mindful breathing exercises offer a practical, effective way to achieve this. Mindful breathing is a technique that anchors you in the present moment by focusing your attention on the rhythm of your breath. This simple yet powerful practice helps regulate your nervous system, reducing tension and promoting a state of calm that supports overall well-being. Stress often arises from feeling overwhelmed by thoughts, emotions, or external pressures. These feelings trigger physical responses like increased heart rate and muscle tightness, which can escalate anxiety and impair clear thinking. Mindful breathing interrupts this cycle by activating the body's relaxation response. When you focus intentionally on your breath, your brain signals your body to slow down, lowering stress hormones and calming the mind. The key to mindful breathing lies in attention and intention. Rather than breathing mechanically, you become aware of each inhale and exhale, observing the sensations of air moving in and out. This focused awareness shifts your attention away from worries and distractions, creating mental space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Practicing this regularly strengthens your ability to remain centered during challenging moments. Starting with short sessions makes the practice accessible and manageable. Even 1 or 2 minutes of mindful breathing can make a significant difference in your stress levels. Begin by sitting or standing comfortably, closing your eyes if it feels natural, and taking slow, deliberate breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and then exhale fully through your mouth or nose, feeling the release of tension. This intentional breathing signals your body to relax. Consistency is crucial for building the habit and experiencing lasting benefits. Incorporate mindful breathing into your daily routine by setting specific times, such as upon waking, during breaks, or before sleep. Over time, these moments of calm become a reliable refuge from the pressures of daily life, helping you maintain resilience and emotional stability. As you deepen your practice, explore different breathing techniques to find what resonates best with you. Box breathing, for example, involves inhaling, holding, exhaling, and pausing for equal counts, which promotes balance and focus. Another approach, called 4-7-8 breathing, uses a specific rhythm to induce relaxation quickly. Experimenting with these variations expands your toolkit for managing stress effectively. Mindful breathing improves your ability to regulate emotions by enhancing your awareness of internal states. As you tune into your breath, you also become more attuned to bodily sensations and emotional shifts. This heightened awareness allows you to recognize early signs of stress and intervene before tension escalates. The ability to notice and respond mindfully strengthens your emotional intelligence and self-control. Practicing mindful breathing also enhances concentration and mental clarity. By training your mind to focus on the breath, you improve your capacity to direct attention in other areas of life. This focus reduces mental clutter and promotes problem-solving abilities. As a result, you become better equipped to handle complex tasks and make decisions calmly and confidently. Integrating mindful breathing into stressful situations provides immediate relief. When anxiety or frustration arise, pausing to take several deep, conscious breaths calms your nervous system and reduces the intensity of negative emotions. This simple action creates a pause between stimulus and response, allowing you to choose a more constructive course of action. Mindful breathing supports physical health by reducing the harmful effects of chronic stress. Regular practice lowers blood pressure, improves digestion, and boosts immune function. These physiological benefits enhance your overall vitality and contribute to long-term wellness, enabling you to pursue your goals with greater energy and focus. This practice fosters a greater sense of presence and connection. When you focus on your breath, you step out of the past or future and engage fully with the current moment. This presence enriches your experiences and deepens your relationships by allowing you to listen and respond more attentively. Mindful breathing cultivates calmness that radiates outward, positively influencing your environment. Building this habit requires patience and self-compassion. Your mind may wander or resist stillness, especially when beginning. Rather than judging yourself, gently bring your attention back to your breath each time distraction occurs. This process strengthens your mental resilience and trains your brain to remain steady amidst chaos. Incorporating mindful breathing into your daily life creates a foundation for other positive habits. As stress diminishes and focus sharpens, you gain clarity to prioritize tasks and make healthier choices. The calm cultivated through breathing supports better sleep, improved mood, and increased motivation. Mindful breathing can be combined with other practices, such as meditation, yoga, or journaling to enhance your self-care routine. This synergy amplifies the benefits, promoting holistic growth and well-being. Adopting a multifaceted approach to stress management empowers you to thrive in various areas of life. This technique also strengthens your self-awareness and personal growth journey. Observing your breath teaches you to observe yourself without judgment, fostering acceptance and curiosity. This mindset opens the door to continuous learning and transformation, encouraging you to embrace challenges with equanimity. Mindful breathing is accessible to everyone regardless of age, background, or lifestyle. It requires no special equipment and can be practiced anywhere at any time. This universality makes it a reliable and practical tool for daily stress management. Using mindful breathing before important events such as meetings, presentations, or social interactions prepares you mentally and physically. It centers your focus, reduces nervousness, and enhances performance. This preparation builds confidence and helps you engage with greater authenticity. Regular practice reshapes your brain by strengthening neural pathways associated with relaxation and emotional regulation. This neuroplasticity means that over time you become naturally more calm and resilient, even in high-pressure situations. Mindful breathing transforms your stress response at a fundamental level. Mindful breathing also improves your capacity for empathy and compassion. As you cultivate patience and calm within yourself, you become more patient and understanding toward others. This emotional expansion enriches your relationships and social interactions. Developing this skill encourages a balanced perspective on life's difficulties. Instead of becoming overwhelmed, you learn to observe challenges with clarity and composure. This balanced outlook supports problem-solving and fosters inner peace. Breathing mindfully nurtures gratitude by grounding you in the present moment and heightening awareness of simple pleasures. This appreciation uplifts your spirit and strengthens positive thinking. Mindful breathing enhances your ability to manage pain or discomfort by shifting your focus and calming nervous system reactions. This technique complements medical treatments and promotes healing. This practice supports emotional release by providing a safe space to experience and process feelings. It encourages healthy expression rather than suppression, contributing to psychological well-being. Incorporating mindful breathing into your daily life empowers you to respond to stress proactively. It transforms anxiety into calm, tension into relaxation, and confusion into clarity. This power enables you to live with greater balance and confidence. Ultimately, mindful breathing is a foundational skill that supports personal growth, emotional resilience, and physical health. Embracing this daily practice creates a steady source of strength and calm that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with grace and presence. Chapter 10. Show gratitude to shift focus toward positivity. Gratitude has the power to transform your mindset and reshape your experience of life. By consciously focusing on what you appreciate, you shift your attention away from scarcity and dissatisfaction toward abundance and contentment. This shift creates a foundation for positivity that influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions, ultimately improving your overall well-being and resilience. Showing gratitude means recognizing the value in even the smallest aspects of your life. It is not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect, but about deliberately choosing to notice what is good despite difficulties. This practice rewires your brain to seek out positive elements, making it easier to maintain a hopeful and optimistic outlook. The act of expressing gratitude engages both your heart and mind. When you take time to reflect on what you are thankful for, you cultivate feelings of warmth and appreciation. These emotions generate a sense of peace and satisfaction that counterbalances stress and negativity. Gratitude fuels emotional strength by grounding you in the present and fostering acceptance. Cultivating gratitude requires intentionality. Simply listing things you are grateful for is helpful, but engaging deeply with each item amplifies the effect. Imagine the impact these people, experiences, or opportunities have had on your life. Consider how different life would be without them. This reflection enhances your sense of connection and appreciation. Practicing gratitude regularly builds momentum that supports long-term positive change. Setting aside time daily to acknowledge what you appreciate trains your mind to notice goodness habitually. Over time, this habit creates a more positive baseline for your thoughts and feelings, reducing tendencies toward negativity and complaint. Gratitude influences your relationships profoundly. Expressing thanks to others strengthens bonds and creates a cycle of kindness and respect. People feel valued when their efforts or presence are acknowledged sincerely. This appreciation nurtures deeper connection and cooperation, improving both personal and professional interactions. Writing gratitude journals is a practical way to embed this habit into your life. Recording 3 to 5 things you are grateful for each day helps clarify and reinforce your positive focus. Journaling also provides a resource to revisit during difficult times, reminding you of the many sources of support and joy around you. Showing gratitude increases your resilience by shifting your perspective on challenges. Instead of focusing solely on problems, you begin to recognize lessons, growth opportunities, and hidden blessings. This balanced view fosters patience and courage, allowing you to navigate adversity with greater ease. Gratitude encourages generosity and compassion. When you appreciate what you have, you become more willing to share with others and contribute to their well-being. This outward expression of gratitude enhances your sense of purpose and community, enriching your life beyond personal gains. Mindfulness complements gratitude by enhancing your awareness of positive moments. Being fully present allows you to savor experiences and notice details you might otherwise overlook. This attentiveness deepens your gratitude and enriches your daily life. Gratitude practices support mental health by reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. Focusing on positives helps interrupt cycles of worry and negative self-talk. This mental shift promotes emotional balance and hopefulness. Expressing gratitude through words, gestures, or acts of kindness reinforces your positive mindset. Saying thank you sincerely, writing notes, or performing thoughtful deeds creates meaningful connections and spreads positivity. These actions strengthen your social support network and increase feelings of belonging. Gratitude reshapes your brain by activating neural pathways associated with reward and happiness. This neuroplasticity means that regularly practicing gratitude makes it easier to experience joy and satisfaction naturally. Your brain becomes wired to seek out and savor positive experiences. Showing gratitude builds humility and perspective. Recognizing the role others and circumstances play in your success fosters a balanced view of yourself and your achievements. This humility supports learning and growth, encouraging openness to feedback and new experiences. Gratitude enhances your ability to cope with change. Appreciating stability, resources, and relationships provides a secure foundation when facing uncertainty. This sense of security reduces fear and fosters adaptability. The practice of gratitude strengthens your self-esteem by affirming your worth and the value of your life. Acknowledging the positive aspects of yourself and your journey boosts confidence and motivation. This positive self-regard encourages further self-improvement. Gratitude promotes physical health by reducing stress and improving sleep quality. The emotional calmness it creates lowers blood pressure and supports immune function. These physiological benefits sustain your energy and vitality. Cultivating gratitude nurtures patience and acceptance. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you become more content and less reactive. This mindset fosters peace and emotional stability. Gratitude influences your attitude towards success and failure. Appreciating progress and effort encourages persistence and resilience. Viewing setbacks as temporary and instructive rather than permanent and discouraging helps you stay committed to your goals. Expressing gratitude deepens your spiritual and philosophical understanding of life. It connects you to a larger sense of meaning and purpose beyond immediate circumstances. This connection offers comfort and motivation. Gratitude fosters creativity by opening your mind to new possibilities and perspectives. A positive outlook encourages exploration and innovation. This creative energy supports personal and professional growth. Showing gratitude strengthens leadership qualities by promoting empathy, respect, and inspiration. Leaders who express appreciation motivate their teams and build trust. This environment encourages collaboration and success. Practicing gratitude daily transforms your experience of life. It creates a cycle of positivity that improves your mood, relationships, and outlook. This powerful habit supports lasting happiness and fulfillment. Ultimately, gratitude is a choice that empowers you to see the world and yourself differently. Embracing this practice shifts your focus toward abundance and joy, enriching every aspect of your personality and confidence. Making gratitude a daily habit opens the door to a more positive and meaningful life. Chapter 11. Embrace challenges as chances to grow stronger. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, yet they hold tremendous potential for personal growth when approached with the right mindset. Viewing obstacles as opportunities to become stronger transforms how you experience difficulties and empowers you to face adversity with courage and resilience. Embracing challenges not only builds your character, but also equips you with valuable skills that deepen your confidence and expand your capacity to handle future situations. At the core of this mindset shift is the understanding that growth often requires discomfort. When you encounter a challenge, it pushes you beyond familiar boundaries and forces you to adapt. This process, though uncomfortable, stimulates learning and self-improvement. Each challenge you overcome adds a new layer of strength, knowledge, and experience, shaping you into a more capable individual. The first step in embracing challenges is accepting that they are a natural and necessary part of life. Resistance or avoidance only prolongs struggle and drains energy. Instead, acknowledging challenges with openness allows you to approach them proactively. This acceptance cultivates a sense of control and readiness that strengthens your mental toughness. Developing a problem-solving attitude is crucial. Instead of fixating on obstacles or limitations, focus on potential solutions and actions within your control. This perspective shifts your energy from frustration to creativity, enabling you to navigate difficulties constructively. Taking initiative, even in small ways, reinforces your sense of agency and progress. Resilience grows through persistence. Challenges may not be resolved immediately, and setbacks can occur along the way. Maintaining determination and continuing to engage with obstacles builds endurance and patience. This sustained effort fortifies your mindset, making you less susceptible to discouragement and more adaptable to change. Viewing failure as feedback rather than defeat deepens your learning process. Mistakes reveal areas for growth and provide valuable insights that guide improvement. This reframing reduces fear of failure and encourages experimentation. Embracing challenges means being willing to risk setbacks in pursuit of growth. Self-reflection enhances your ability to benefit from challenges. After facing difficulty, take time to consider what you learned, how you responded, and what you might do differently next time. This honest evaluation strengthens self-awareness and informs future actions. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Support systems play an important role in facing challenges. Seeking advice, encouragement, or assistance from trusted friends, mentors, or communities provides perspective and resources. Collaborating with others reduces isolation and increases your capacity to overcome obstacles. Building these connections nurtures both emotional and practical strength. Challenges stimulate emotional growth by teaching patience, humility, and empathy. Encountering hardship cultivates compassion for yourself and others facing similar struggles. This emotional depth enriches your relationships and broadens your understanding of human experience. Adopting a growth mindset is foundational to embracing challenges. This mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. It contrasts with a fixed mindset, which sees talents as innate and unchangeable. With a growth mindset, challenges are welcomed as essential for development rather than threats to self-worth. Visualizing success despite obstacles boosts motivation. Imagining yourself overcoming difficulties and achieving your goals fuels confidence and perseverance. This mental rehearsal strengthens your commitment and helps maintain focus during tough times. Challenges often reveal hidden strengths and capabilities. When pushed beyond comfort zones, you discover resilience, creativity, and problem-solving skills you may not have realized you possessed. Recognizing these qualities builds self-esteem and encourages you to tackle future challenges with greater confidence. Setting realistic expectations is important when facing challenges. Progress may be gradual, and setbacks part of the journey. Patience and flexibility allow you to adjust your approach without losing momentum. Celebrating small victories along the way reinforces motivation. Taking care of your physical health supports mental strength in adversity. Adequate rest, nutrition, and exercise improve your energy and cognitive function, enabling you to face challenges more effectively. Physical well-being underpins emotional resilience. Mindfulness practices enhance your capacity to handle challenges calmly and clearly. Being present allows you to observe difficulties without being overwhelmed by emotions. This awareness supports thoughtful decision-making and reduces impulsive reactions. Challenges provide opportunities to strengthen your values and priorities. Difficult situations often clarify what matters most, guiding your choices and actions. This alignment with core beliefs deepens your sense of purpose and fulfillment. Learning from others who have faced similar challenges offers inspiration and guidance. Their experiences demonstrate that obstacles can be overcome and provide strategies for success. Drawing on their stories strengthens your resolve and broadens your perspective. Embracing challenges cultivates humility by reminding you of your limitations and the ongoing nature of growth. This humility opens you to new ideas and constructive feedback, enhancing your development. Facing challenges builds courage by requiring you to act despite fear or uncertainty. Each step taken toward resolving difficulties reinforces bravery and confidence. This courage becomes a resource you can draw upon in future endeavors. Challenges encourage adaptability and flexibility. As circumstances change, being willing to adjust your plans and mindset increases your effectiveness. This agility supports sustained growth and success. Sharing your challenges and progress with others fosters accountability and encouragement. Opening up creates a support network and reinforces your commitment to growth. Challenges deepen your understanding of perseverance and discipline. Sustained effort in the face of difficulty develops habits that serve all areas of life. Ultimately, embracing challenges transforms obstacles into stepping stones toward a stronger, wiser, and more confident self. This perspective empowers you to approach life's difficulties not with dread, but with determination and hope. By welcoming challenges as essential to your journey, you unlock your full potential and build a resilient personality that thrives through adversity. Chapter 12. Practice kindness to build deeper relationships daily. Kindness is a simple yet profound way to deepen relationships and enrich your daily life. When you intentionally practice kindness, you create a positive ripple that strengthens connections and fosters trust. Small acts of generosity and compassion demonstrate that you value others, building a foundation for meaningful and lasting bonds. This habit nurtures empathy and understanding, qualities essential for authentic relationships. Every day presents countless opportunities to express kindness, from offering a genuine compliment to lending a listening ear. These seemingly small gestures carry great weight because they show attentiveness and care. When people feel seen and appreciated, their openness and warmth toward you grow naturally. Kindness acts as a bridge, closing gaps that might otherwise create distance or misunderstanding. To cultivate kindness, begin by noticing moments where you can offer support or encouragement. This awareness expands your capacity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Genuine kindness requires presence, being fully engaged with others, and sensitive to their needs and feelings. Developing this habit increases your emotional intelligence and helps you navigate social situations with grace. Kindness is not about grand gestures but consistent, authentic actions. Simple words like "thank you," "I appreciate you," or "how can I help" communicate respect and goodwill. Taking time to express gratitude or recognize someone's effort strengthens mutual appreciation and deepens your relationship. These verbal affirmations reinforce positive dynamics and foster a supportive environment. Listening actively is a powerful form of kindness. When you give someone your full attention without judgment or interruption, you validate their experience. This respect encourages honest sharing and builds trust. Practicing patience and empathy in conversations allows you to connect on a deeper level and respond with compassion. Physical expressions of kindness also play a role. A smile, a gentle touch on the shoulder, or a warm hug convey care beyond words. These gestures stimulate positive emotions and reinforce bonds. Nonverbal kindness often leaves a lasting impression and helps create a sense of safety and belonging. Kindness enhances your own well-being. Acts of generosity and compassion release hormones like oxytocin that boost happiness and reduce stress. This positive feedback loop encourages continued kind behavior, benefiting both you and those around you. By making kindness a daily practice, you cultivate joy and resilience. Building kindness into your routine requires intention and reflection. At the end of each day, consider moments when you showed kindness and when you missed opportunities. This awareness motivates growth and helps you become more mindful in future interactions. Setting small daily kindness goals makes the habit manageable and rewarding. Kindness involves forgiveness and understanding. Recognizing that everyone makes mistakes allows you to respond with patience rather than anger. This attitude fosters healing and strengthens relationships over time. Practicing compassion toward yourself also supports your ability to be kind to others. Being kind does not mean sacrificing boundaries or self-respect. Healthy relationships balance generosity with clear limits. Offering kindness from a place of strength rather than obligation ensures authenticity and sustainability. This balance nurtures mutual respect and prevents resentment. Kindness inspires reciprocity. When you consistently treat others well, they are more likely to respond in kind. This mutual exchange creates a positive cycle that enhances social harmony and cooperation. Cultivating this dynamic enriches both your personal and professional life. Kindness bridges differences and resolves conflicts. Approaching disagreements with empathy and a willingness to understand fosters peaceful communication. This approach promotes collaboration rather than division, strengthening bonds through challenge. Practicing kindness develops humility by reminding you of the value of every person's experience. This recognition opens your heart and mind, encouraging openness and acceptance. Humility deepens connections and encourages genuine dialogue. Kindness nurtures patience by encouraging you to slow down and respond thoughtfully. This calm presence reduces misunderstandings and supports healthier interactions. Patience combined with kindness creates a compassionate atmosphere that welcomes growth. Expressing kindness enhances your social skills by improving your ability to connect and communicate. Kind people tend to be better listeners, more approachable and skilled at building rapport. These qualities increase your influence and enrich your relationships. Kindness encourages generosity of spirit beyond material gifts. Sharing time, attention, and understanding conveys value that transcends physical possessions. This generosity fosters a deeper sense of community and belonging. Kindness supports emotional healing by providing comfort and validation. When people feel cared for, they are more open to processing difficult emotions and experiences. This supportive environment strengthens trust and deepens intimacy. Kindness invites curiosity about others' perspectives and stories. This interest fosters learning and connection, breaking down barriers and building empathy. Cultivating this curiosity broadens your understanding and enriches relationships. Practicing kindness increases your gratitude by highlighting the positive impact others have on your life. Recognizing these contributions enhances your appreciation and motivates further kindness. This gratitude strengthens emotional bonds and deepens connection. Kindness reinforces your personal values and integrity. Acting with compassion aligns your behavior with principles that define your character. This alignment fosters confidence and self-respect, inspiring others by example. Kindness empowers you to create positive environments where people feel safe and valued. These environments encourage openness, collaboration, and growth. Leading with kindness strengthens your ability to inspire and influence. Kindness strengthens resilience by building supportive networks. When challenges arise, having a foundation of caring relationships provides comfort and assistance. These connections increase your capacity to cope and thrive. Kindness enriches your personality by adding warmth and approachability. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate genuine care and concern. This magnetic quality enhances your social presence and personal impact. Kindness promotes a sense of belonging and acceptance. When you practice kindness, you contribute to communities where everyone feels included and respected. This inclusion fosters emotional well-being and mutual support. Kindness deepens your ability to empathize with yourself and others. This empathy encourages forgiveness, patience, and understanding, all crucial for strong relationships. Developing empathy through kindness nurtures emotional intelligence. Kindness helps you live authentically by encouraging openness and honesty in interactions. When you engage with others kindly, you create safe spaces for genuine connection. Authenticity strengthens trust and deepens bonds. Kindness inspires hope by demonstrating that compassion and care exist even in difficult times. This hope encourages perseverance and optimism, enriching your outlook and interactions. Kindness transforms daily interactions into meaningful connections. Each act of compassion builds a network of support and positivity that enriches your life and those around you. Committing to kindness daily fosters lasting relationships and a fulfilling personality. Ultimately, practicing kindness every day shapes you into a person of warmth, strength, and connection. It empowers you to build deeper relationships that nourish your spirit and support your growth. This commitment to kindness unlocks the true potential of your personality and confidence, enriching every aspect of your life. Chapter 13. Reflect nightly on your progress and lessons learned. Taking time each night to reflect on your progress and the lessons learned is a powerful habit that can transform your journey toward self-improvement. This practice offers clarity on what went well and what needs adjustment, helping you stay aligned with your goals. Reflection deepens self-awareness and fosters a mindset of continuous growth, enabling you to respond thoughtfully to challenges and opportunities alike. When you pause at the end of the day to review your actions and experiences, you create a space for honest evaluation. This moment of calm allows you to observe your behaviors and decisions without judgment. Instead of rushing into the next day, you gain insight into patterns that support or hinder your progress. This awareness is the foundation for making intentional improvements. Reflecting nightly encourages accountability. It's easy to overlook mistakes or forget successes in the rush of daily life, but taking stock regularly keeps you honest with yourself. Recognizing where you met your commitments boosts motivation and confidence, while acknowledging setbacks provides an opportunity to learn and recalibrate your approach. This habit sharpens your ability to learn from experience. Each day brings unique lessons, and reflection helps you capture these insights before they fade. You become more adept at identifying what strategies work and what adjustments are needed. Over time, this iterative learning accelerates your development and refines your decision-making skills. Writing down your reflections enhances their impact. Journaling your thoughts, feelings, and discoveries creates a tangible record of your journey. This record can reveal long-term trends and growth that might be invisible day to day. Reviewing past entries also reinforces lessons and celebrates milestones, fueling your perseverance. Nightly reflection promotes emotional regulation. Taking stock of your day helps you process emotions, releasing tension and preventing unresolved feelings from accumulating. This practice cultivates peace of mind, making it easier to rest and recover. Emotional balance supports clear thinking and resilience in future challenges. Reflection strengthens your focus on priorities. Reviewing daily actions highlights whether you spent time on what truly matters. This clarity helps you align efforts with your values and goals, preventing distractions from derailing progress. As a result, your actions become more purposeful and effective. Engaging in reflection invites gratitude. Considering positive moments and accomplishments fosters appreciation for your journey. This gratitude nurtures a positive mindset and counters tendencies toward negativity or self-criticism. Celebrating small wins energizes you to continue striving. Reflection cultivates humility by revealing areas for growth. Recognizing mistakes or shortcomings with honesty allows you to approach improvement without defensiveness. This humility encourages openness to feedback and new perspectives, essential for meaningful development. This practice enhances problem-solving skills. By analyzing challenges you faced and how you responded, you gain insight into better strategies for the future. Reflection encourages creative thinking and adaptability, making you more resourceful. Nightly reflection builds mental discipline. Setting aside time consistently requires commitment and focus. This discipline transfers to other areas of life, strengthening your ability to maintain habits and pursue goals despite obstacles. Reflecting on interactions with others improves relationships. Considering how you communicated or supported people increases your social awareness. This insight helps you foster deeper connections and respond more empathetically. This habit fosters patience and perspective. Seeing progress as a gradual process reduces frustration and discouragement. Reflection reminds you that setbacks are part of growth and encourages persistence. Reflection nurtures self-compassion. Acknowledging imperfections kindly rather than harshly supports emotional health. This self-kindness promotes confidence and reduces fear of failure. Taking time to reflect enhances creativity. Quiet contemplation opens space for new ideas and solutions. This mental clarity fosters innovation in personal and professional pursuits. Reflection supports goal setting. Reviewing your day clarifies what objectives remain and what new targets to set. This ongoing adjustment ensures your efforts remain relevant and motivating. This practice anchors you in the present moment. It offers a pause from constant doing and thinking, allowing you to connect with yourself deeply. This presence fosters inner calm and self-trust. Nightly reflection prepares you mentally for the following day. By reviewing your experiences, you identify priorities and challenges to anticipate. This preparation increases readiness and reduces anxiety. Reflection encourages honesty with yourself. Facing your reality without excuses or denial builds integrity. This truthfulness strengthens your character and confidence. This habit deepens your sense of responsibility. Recognizing your role in outcomes empowers you to take control of your growth. This ownership fuels proactive behavior. Reflection enhances your ability to learn from others. Considering advice or feedback received during the day integrates external wisdom into your process. This openness broadens your perspective and enriches your growth. Practicing reflection reduces mental clutter. By organizing thoughts and emotions, you free mental space for focus and creativity. This clarity improves productivity and decision-making. Reflection strengthens your motivation by reminding you of your progress and purpose. Seeing tangible evidence of growth encourages perseverance even when faced with difficulties. This practice fosters a balanced outlook. By considering successes and failures equally, you develop emotional stability and realistic expectations. This balance supports sustained effort and well-being. Reflecting nightly builds confidence through recognition of effort and achievement. This acknowledgement nurtures a positive self-image and readiness to tackle new challenges. Incorporating reflection into your routine creates a rhythm that supports lifelong learning and self-mastery. This regular habit ensures you continuously refine your approach and evolve. Ultimately, taking time each night to reflect on your progress and lessons learned cultivates wisdom, resilience, and clarity. It empowers you to live intentionally, make informed choices, and grow steadily toward the person you aspire to become. This simple yet profound practice deepens your self-understanding and unlocks your potential for lasting transformation. Chapter 14. Dress neatly to enhance your self-respect and image. Dressing neatly is a simple yet powerful way to boost your self-respect and shape how others perceive you. The way you present yourself visually sends a message not only to the world, but also to yourself. When you take care in your appearance, you reinforce a sense of discipline and self-worth that influences your confidence and behavior throughout the day. This habit is more than superficial. It is a practical step toward cultivating a positive identity and commanding respect. Choosing clean, well-fitted clothing signals that you value yourself and your environment. It shows attention to detail and pride in your presentation. When your clothes are tidy and appropriate, you feel more prepared to face daily challenges and interactions. This readiness improves your mental focus and emotional state, setting a constructive tone for your actions. Neat dressing also impacts how others engage with you. People respond positively to those who appear organized and put together. This perception opens doors to better opportunities socially and professionally. It establishes credibility and trustworthiness, making it easier to build meaningful relationships and influence. Creating a daily routine around dressing neatly strengthens your discipline. Planning your outfit with intention reduces stress and indecision in the morning. This routine builds consistency and reinforces a proactive mindset, qualities that extend into other areas of life. The act of caring for your appearance becomes a ritual of self-respect and preparation. Your clothing choices reflect your values and personality. Selecting styles and colors that resonate with who you are enhances authenticity. Feeling comfortable and aligned with your image empowers you to express yourself confidently. This alignment between appearance and identity creates coherence that others sense and appreciate. Neat dressing promotes mindfulness by encouraging you to slow down and consider your presentation. This awareness helps you cultivate presence and confidence. Taking time to groom yourself carefully fosters a positive relationship with your body and appearance, supporting overall self-esteem. Attention to grooming details, such as clean shoes, well-kept hair, and appropriate accessories, further enhances your image. These elements complement your clothing and complete your presentation. Regular maintenance of these details demonstrates respect for yourself and others. Dressing neatly can influence your mood positively. Wearing clothes that fit well and look good elevates your spirit and motivation. This boost in mood can improve interactions and productivity throughout the day. The confidence gained from a polished appearance fuels positive momentum. Practicality is an important aspect of neat dressing. Choosing clothes that suit the occasion and environment ensures comfort and appropriateness. This consideration helps you navigate social and professional situations with ease. Functionality combined with style enhances your presence and effectiveness. Neat dressing requires organization and planning. Keeping your wardrobe clean and orderly allows you to select outfits quickly and confidently. This preparation reduces chaos and decision fatigue, freeing mental energy for important tasks. This habit fosters respect from others by demonstrating reliability and attention. People notice those who take pride in their appearance and often associate this with professionalism and competence. Consistently dressing neatly builds a reputation that supports your personal and career goals. Investing in quality clothing rather than quantity enhances your image and sustainability. Well-made pieces tend to last longer and maintain appearance, offering better value. This investment reflects thoughtful self-care and long-term planning. Dressing neatly encourages you to set standards for yourself. These standards influence behavior and mindset, promoting consistency and integrity. Upholding these standards strengthens your self-discipline and personal growth. Your image impacts first impressions, which can shape outcomes in many areas. Presenting yourself neatly ensures these impressions reflect your best qualities. This advantage builds confidence in social and professional encounters. Neat dressing is an expression of self-love. Taking care of your appearance honors your body and spirit. This care nurtures a positive internal dialogue and supports emotional well-being. Attention to detail in your clothing can enhance creativity and personal style. Experimenting within neatness boundaries allows you to express individuality while maintaining respectability. This balance enriches your personality and social presence. Neat dressing builds a sense of pride and accomplishment. Completing your grooming and attire routine provides a tangible success each day. This feeling encourages continued effort and improvement. This habit can influence your habits and routines broadly. The discipline developed in caring for your appearance can extend to health, time management, and goal pursuit. Dressing neatly becomes part of a lifestyle of self-improvement. Dressing neatly supports clear communication. Your appearance conveys professionalism, seriousness, and respect. This non-verbal communication complements your words and actions, enhancing your overall effectiveness. Maintaining neatness in your attire signals adaptability and respect for your environment. Adjusting your dress to fit contexts shows social awareness and emotional intelligence. These qualities deepen connections and facilitate smoother interactions. This practice cultivates a positive self-image that protects against negative self-talk. When you look good, you feel good, reducing doubts and insecurities. This confidence enables you to face challenges more effectively. Dressing neatly can serve as a daily reminder of your goals and values. Wearing something that represents your aspirations motivates you to act accordingly. This symbolic function strengthens your commitment and focus. Your clothing choices influence how you are remembered by others. Consistently neat appearance helps establish a strong and positive personal brand. This brand supports your influence and legacy. Neat dressing encourages respect for others by demonstrating consideration for shared spaces and social norms. This mutual respect builds harmony and cooperation in your interactions. This habit develops patience as it often requires time and effort to maintain appearance. Cultivating this patience benefits your overall emotional regulation and decision-making. Dressing neatly fosters a sense of empowerment. Taking control of your appearance gives you confidence to control other areas of your life. This empowerment fuels motivation and action. The effort invested in neat dressing signals professionalism in all endeavors. This perception can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Presenting yourself well lays groundwork for success. Neat dressing enhances your ability to connect with diverse groups. Appropriate attire bridges cultural and social gaps, facilitating understanding and inclusion. Maintaining a neat appearance encourages ongoing personal development. As you take pride in your external presentation, you are motivated to improve internally. This alignment nurtures holistic growth. Ultimately, dressing neatly elevates your self-respect and the way others see you. It creates a powerful foundation for confidence and success. Making this practice a daily priority shapes your personality positively and supports your long-term transformation. Chapter 15. Ask questions to engage and learn from others. Asking questions is one of the most effective ways to engage with others and deepen your understanding of the world around you. When you make a habit of asking thoughtful questions, you open doors to meaningful conversations and valuable learning opportunities. This simple practice demonstrates genuine interest, encourages connection, and expands your perspective by inviting others to share their knowledge and experiences. People naturally appreciate when someone takes the time to listen and show curiosity about their thoughts or feelings. By asking questions, you signal respect and openness, which fosters trust and strengthens relationships. This approach moves conversations beyond superficial exchanges, allowing for deeper bonds built on mutual understanding. The power of asking questions lies in its ability to shift the focus from yourself to others. This shift creates space for learning and growth that passive listening alone cannot achieve. Engaging with others through inquiry encourages active participation and makes interactions more dynamic and rewarding. Developing the habit of asking questions also sharpens your critical thinking skills. Crafting meaningful questions requires reflection on what you want to understand and how to express that curiosity clearly. This process hones your ability to analyze information and communicate effectively. When you ask questions, you invite different viewpoints and challenge your assumptions. Exposure to diverse ideas broadens your mindset and reduces biases. This openness nurtures intellectual humility and adaptability, essential traits for personal development. Good questions are specific and purposeful rather than vague or superficial. Thoughtful questions encourage elaboration, reflection, and storytelling. This depth enriches your learning and builds a stronger connection with the person you are speaking with. Asking open-ended questions promotes dialogue rather than yes or no answers. These questions invite exploration and creativity, fostering a more engaging conversation. Open-ended inquiry encourages others to share insights they might not otherwise reveal. Listening carefully to answers is as important as asking questions. Active listening shows respect and attentiveness, encouraging others to communicate honestly and openly. Responding thoughtfully to answers deepens engagement and shows you value their input. Curiosity drives personal growth. When you seek to understand others, you also discover more about yourself. Questions help uncover your values, beliefs, and areas for improvement by reflecting on what you learn from others. Asking questions builds confidence in social situations. Initiating conversations or seeking clarification reduces anxiety by giving you a clear role and purpose. This proactive behavior enhances your social skills and comfort. In professional settings, asking questions demonstrates initiative and a willingness to learn. It signals that you are engaged and committed to growth. This attitude fosters respect from colleagues and leaders, opening doors for advancement. Effective questioning improves problem solving. By gathering diverse information and perspectives, you can identify root causes and develop well-rounded solutions. This skill increases your effectiveness in personal and work challenges. Questions encourage collaboration and teamwork. Inviting input from others creates a sense of shared ownership and responsibility. This inclusive approach builds stronger teams and positive group dynamics. Asking questions helps clarify expectations and reduce misunderstandings. When you seek details or confirmation, you avoid assumptions that lead to conflict. Clear communication strengthens relationships and productivity. Questions can also express empathy. Inquiring about someone's feelings or experiences shows care and concern. This emotional connection fosters support and trust, enhancing interpersonal bonds. Developing question-asking skills requires practice and reflection. Observe how others ask questions and respond. Experiment with different types of questions to find what works best in various situations. Avoid interrupting or dominating conversations with questions. Balance inquiry with sharing your own thoughts and experiences. This balance creates mutual respect and reciprocity. Using questions to explore new topics keeps your mind active and engaged. Lifelong learning thrives on curiosity and inquiry. This habit keeps your personality vibrant and adaptable. Asking questions helps uncover hidden opportunities. Sometimes important information or ideas emerge only when you dig deeper. This discovery can lead to new possibilities and breakthroughs. Questions also serve as a tool for self-reflection. Asking yourself why you think or feel a certain way promotes self-awareness and growth. This internal dialogue complements your learning from others. Building a habit of asking questions strengthens your ability to influence and inspire. People appreciate being heard and understood, making them more receptive to your ideas. This influence supports leadership and collaboration. Being comfortable with not knowing all the answers encourages humility and openness. Embracing curiosity fosters a growth mindset that values learning over perfection. This attitude fuels continuous improvement. Questions enhance storytelling and communication skills. By prompting others to share experiences, you gather rich content that makes conversations memorable and impactful. This storytelling strengthens your social presence. Asking for feedback is a valuable use of questions. Seeking input on your actions or ideas helps you identify strengths and areas to develop. This openness to critique accelerates personal and professional growth. Questions promote emotional intelligence by encouraging you to consider others' perspectives and feelings. This empathy deepens connections and improves social interactions. Asking questions can diffuse tension in difficult conversations. Clarifying intentions and concerns helps prevent misunderstandings and builds mutual respect. This skill supports conflict resolution. Using questions to explore goals and motivations clarifies your path and strengthens commitment. Understanding the why behind actions increases focus and determination. Being curious about others' cultures and backgrounds fosters inclusivity and broadens your worldview. This respect enriches relationships and personal wisdom. Questions invite creativity and innovation by challenging assumptions and encouraging new ideas. This mindset keeps you adaptable and forward-thinking. Regularly asking questions maintains mental sharpness and engagement. This practice supports cognitive health and lifelong vitality. Asking questions nurtures humility and gratitude by reminding you that everyone has something valuable to share. This attitude deepens respect and appreciation in relationships. Questions also help you prioritize by identifying what matters most. Clarifying values and goals directs your energy toward meaningful pursuits. Being a good question asker improves your ability to learn from mistakes. By investigating causes and consequences, you turn failures into valuable lessons. Questions inspire collaboration and connection by showing interest and valuing input. This engagement strengthens community and support networks. Ultimately, making it a habit to ask questions daily opens you to a world of knowledge, connection, and growth. This practice enriches your personality, builds confidence, and deepens your relationships in powerful and lasting ways. Chapter 16. Control your body language to convey confidence. Body language is a powerful tool that shapes how others perceive you and influences your own mindset. Controlling your body language to convey confidence is not about pretending to be someone else, but about aligning your physical presence with your inner strength. When your posture, gestures, and facial expressions communicate assurance, you create a positive feedback loop that boosts your self-esteem and invites respect. Confidence is felt before it is heard. People pick up on subtle cues, such as how you hold yourself, the steadiness of your gaze, and the openness of your movements. These nonverbal signals often carry more weight than words and can determine the success of interactions. Mastering your body language allows you to present yourself as capable and composed even in moments of uncertainty. Begin by paying attention to your posture. Standing or sitting up straight with your shoulders relaxed and chest open projects strength and readiness. Slouching or closed-off positions, such as crossed arms or hunched shoulders, suggest insecurity or defensiveness. The confident posture creates space for you to breathe deeply and think clearly, which further supports calm and purposeful action. Eye contact is another critical element. Maintaining steady, natural eye contact during conversations shows engagement and honesty. Avoiding or darting eyes can signal discomfort or evasiveness. Confident eye contact builds trust and connection by demonstrating that you are fully present and interested in the interaction. Facial expressions reveal your emotional state and attitude. A calm, relaxed face with a genuine smile invites warmth and approachability. Tension or forced expressions can create barriers and reduce your perceived confidence. Learning to control your facial muscles allows you to regulate your mood and influence how others respond to you. Hand gestures complement your words and convey enthusiasm or emphasis. Using purposeful, open gestures signals honesty and openness. Fidgeting, hiding your hands, or making abrupt movements can undermine your message. Practicing deliberate gestures helps you communicate clearly and command attention. Controlling your breathing affects your body language and overall presence. Slow, steady breaths calm your nervous system and reduce tension in your muscles. This calmness translates into smoother, more deliberate movements and a composed demeanor. Mindful breathing supports confidence by keeping you grounded in the present moment. Your voice, tone, and pace also tie closely to body language. Speaking in a steady, clear voice with measured pacing complements confident physical signals. Rapid or shaky speech paired with closed or tense body language diminishes your impact. Synchronizing your verbal and non-verbal communication strengthens your authority. Mirroring others' body language subtly can enhance rapport and connection. When done naturally, it creates a sense of empathy and understanding. This technique shows social awareness and increases likability, which supports confident interactions. Awareness of your body language begins with observation. Notice your typical postures and gestures during different situations. Identify patterns that signal insecurity or tension and work to adjust them consciously. This self-awareness is the first step toward mastery. Practice controlled body language regularly. Use mirrors, video recordings, or feedback from trusted people to refine your presence. Repetition builds new habits that feel natural and authentic, preventing forced or exaggerated behavior. Controlling body language also involves managing nervous habits, such as nail biting, foot tapping, or hair twirling. These actions distract others and signal discomfort. Replacing these habits with grounding techniques, like placing your hands calmly or pressing your feet into the floor, promotes steadiness. Your physical space impacts your body language and confidence. Claiming an appropriate amount of space without invading others' boundaries projects assurance. Avoid shrinking into yourself or shrinking your movements, which suggests insecurity. Expanding your presence physically helps reinforce your mental state. Body language control helps you navigate challenging situations with poise. Whether facing criticism, public speaking, or difficult conversations, maintaining a confident stance supports resilience and effective communication. This composure influences outcomes by demonstrating self-control and respect. The connection between mind and body means that improving your physical presence positively affects your thoughts and emotions. Adopting confident body language can reduce stress, increase optimism, and enhance your overall mood. This bidirectional influence makes body language a practical tool for personal growth. In social settings, confident body language invites inclusion and leadership. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate assurance and openness. This magnetic quality enhances your social influence and expands your network. In professional environments, controlled body language signals competence and readiness. Leaders and colleagues respond more favorably to individuals who carry themselves with confidence. This perception can accelerate career advancement and open new opportunities. Body language reflects your self-respect. Treating your body with care and presenting yourself intentionally reinforces your value and dignity. This respect deepens your internal confidence and inspires others to treat you accordingly. Avoid overthinking your body language to the point of stiffness or inauthenticity. True confidence comes from aligning your physical signals with genuine belief in your abilities. Practice and patience develop this harmony naturally over time. Recognize that cultural differences influence body language norms. Being sensitive to these variations enhances your effectiveness and respect in diverse interactions. Adapting your non-verbal communication builds cross-cultural confidence. Your environment can support body language control. Creating spaces that encourage good posture and comfort helps maintain presence throughout the day. Ergonomic furniture, adequate lighting, and reminders to move support your physical confidence. Use power poses strategically before stressful situations. Holding expansive, open postures briefly can boost feelings of strength and reduce anxiety. These quick exercises prepare your mind and body for confident performance. Remember that confidence expressed through body language is contagious. When you project assurance, you inspire others to feel capable and positive. This influence creates a supportive atmosphere for growth and collaboration. Controlling body language requires ongoing attention and adjustment. Life circumstances, mood, and stress levels affect your physical presence. Being adaptable and mindful ensures your confidence remains consistent and authentic. Combine body language mastery with other self-improvement practices, such as self-awareness and positive self-talk, for a comprehensive boost in confidence. These interconnected habits reinforce each other and deepen your transformation. Ultimately, controlling your body language empowers you to communicate clearly, lead effectively, and engage meaningfully. This mastery builds a foundation of strength and presence that enhances every interaction and opportunity. Consistent practice unlocks the true potential of your personality and projects the confidence you wish to embody. Chapter 17. Practice storytelling to make your conversations memorable. Stories hold a unique power to capture attention, create emotional connections, and make your conversations stand out. Practicing storytelling is not about embellishing facts or creating fiction, but about sharing your experiences in ways that engage and resonate with others. When you learn to tell stories effectively, you transform everyday exchanges into meaningful moments that leave lasting impressions. To start, understand that every person has stories worth sharing. Your life experiences, challenges, successes, and even small observations can become compelling narratives. The key is to find moments that illustrate a point or reveal something about your character. These stories help others see you as relatable and authentic, strengthening bonds and trust. Good storytelling requires clarity. Focus on a single message or lesson you want to convey. Avoid overloading your story with too many details or tangents. This focus keeps your audience engaged and ensures they remember the core of what you are sharing. Structure your stories with a clear beginning, middle, and end. Introduce the setting or context, describe the actions or conflict, and conclude with a resolution or takeaway. This natural flow helps listeners follow your narrative and feel involved. Incorporating emotions makes your stories more powerful. Sharing how you felt during the experience invites empathy and connection. Emotions create a shared human experience that words alone may not achieve. Don't hesitate to be vulnerable. It adds depth and sincerity to your storytelling. Using vivid and sensory details enriches your stories. Describing sights, sounds, smells, or textures helps paint a picture in the listener's mind. These details bring your story to life and make it more memorable. Be selective with your descriptions to keep the story clear and impactful. Timing and pacing matter in storytelling. Pausing at key moments creates suspense and allows your audience to absorb important points. Speaking too quickly can overwhelm, while a steady rhythm keeps listeners engaged. Practice varying your pace to match the mood of your story. Body language enhances storytelling. Facial expressions, gestures, and eye contact draw listeners into your narrative. Moving your hands to emphasize points or changing your tone to express excitement or concern makes the story dynamic and captivating. Listening is crucial in storytelling. Pay attention to your audience's reactions and adjust accordingly. If people seem confused or disengaged, clarify or shift your approach. This responsiveness makes your storytelling more interactive and effective. Practice makes perfect. Start by sharing stories with close friends or family where you feel comfortable. Seek feedback on what works and what can improve. Over time, telling stories will become more natural and effortless. Avoid cliches and overly rehearsed tales. Authenticity resonates more than perfection. Share genuine experiences in your voice, even if they are simple or imperfect. Your sincerity will inspire others more than a polished but insincere narrative. Stories that include lessons or insights provide value beyond entertainment. Reflect on what you learned from the experience and share that wisdom. This practical takeaway helps your audience connect the story to their own lives. Asking questions related to your story encourages participation. Invite listeners to share their thoughts or similar experiences. This engagement turns storytelling into a two-way conversation, deepening connection. Storytelling builds your confidence in communication. As you practice, you become more comfortable expressing ideas and emotions openly. This confidence spills over into other areas of life, improving your social and professional interactions. Effective storytelling enhances your leadership and influence. Leaders who share stories inspire and motivate others. Your narratives can illustrate vision, values, or lessons that guide and unite groups. Stories create memorable moments in networking and social events. People remember how you made them feel more than what you said. Being a good storyteller increases your likability and helps you stand out positively. Avoid dominating conversations with your stories. Balance sharing with listening and encouraging others to tell their own. This balance fosters mutual respect and meaningful dialogue. Storytelling supports cultural and generational connection. Sharing experiences bridges gaps and builds understanding. Your stories can honor traditions or explain perspectives that bring people closer. Using humor appropriately in stories lightens the mood and makes you more approachable. Well-timed laughter creates a positive atmosphere and strengthens rapport. Stories help you process and communicate your own experiences. They allow reflection and meaning-making, which supports personal growth. Sharing your journey inspires others to reflect on theirs. Visual aids or props can enhance storytelling. Showing a photo or object related to your story adds interest and credibility. These elements make your narratives more tangible and engaging. Stories motivate action. When you share challenges overcome or goals achieved, you encourage others to pursue their own aspirations. Your story becomes a source of inspiration and empowerment. Avoid overly long or complicated stories that lose your audience's attention. Keep your narratives concise and focused for maximum impact. Storytelling improves your memory and creativity. Remembering details and crafting narratives exercise your brain and stimulate imagination. This mental activity supports overall cognitive health. Recognize that not every story is suitable for every situation. Tailor your storytelling to the context and audience for appropriateness and respect. Stories build empathy and social intelligence. Understanding how to convey experiences helps you relate better to others' feelings and perspectives. Being a skilled storyteller increases your social confidence. You engage more easily, build rapport, and leave positive impressions that open doors. Ultimately, practicing storytelling enriches your personality and communication skills. It transforms conversations into memorable exchanges, filled with connection and meaning. Mastering this art empowers you to inspire, influence, and build lasting relationships in every area of your life. Chapter 18. Take responsibility for your actions without excuses. Taking responsibility for your actions without excuses is a crucial step toward personal growth and genuine confidence. Owning your choices and their outcomes shows maturity and integrity. This mindset empowers you to learn from mistakes rather than avoiding them or blaming external factors. Accepting full responsibility creates a foundation for change and improvement. Excuses often serve as barriers that prevent progress. They shift focus away from your role in a situation and limit your ability to grow. When you stop making excuses, you reclaim control over your life. This shift turns challenges into opportunities to develop resilience and problem-solving skills. Responsibility starts with honesty. Acknowledge what you did or did not do clearly and without minimizing the impact. This honesty builds trust with yourself and others. People respect those who admit their faults and take steps to correct them. By accepting responsibility, you remove the victim mindset. Instead of feeling powerless or blaming circumstances, you recognize your agency in creating change. This perspective encourages proactive behavior and determination. Accountability means following through on commitments and owning the consequences of your actions. It requires discipline and courage. Meeting these standards elevates your character and strengthens your relationships. Taking responsibility is not about self-blame or harsh judgment. It's about understanding your role and learning from it. This balanced approach fosters self-compassion while maintaining high standards. Avoiding excuses opens the door to problem-solving. When you focus on solutions rather than justifications, you become more effective in overcoming obstacles. This focus builds confidence in your ability to handle difficulties. Responsibility also involves being reliable and consistent. Others depend on those who own their duties and fulfill them with care. This reliability enhances your reputation and creates trust in personal and professional spheres. Recognizing your mistakes early allows you to address them promptly. Timely responsibility prevents issues from escalating and shows maturity. This responsiveness builds respect and reduces conflict. Taking ownership encourages reflection. Examining what led to certain actions or results reveals patterns and areas for improvement. This insight guides smarter choices moving forward. This mindset strengthens emotional resilience. Accepting responsibility helps manage feelings of guilt or regret constructively. You shift from rumination to action, fostering growth. When you stop making excuses, you increase your self-control. You no longer rely on external circumstances to justify your behavior. This independence builds a stronger sense of self and freedom. Responsibility enhances your decision-making. Understanding the consequences of your choices leads to more thoughtful actions. This awareness reduces impulsivity and increases success. Owning your actions builds leadership qualities. Leaders inspire by example and accountability. Demonstrating responsibility motivates others to do the same and cultivates a culture of trust. This attitude supports integrity. Being truthful about your actions aligns your behavior with your values. Integrity reinforces self-respect and credibility. Responsibility requires humility. Accepting faults without defensiveness fosters openness and learning. This humility creates space for feedback and continuous improvement. Taking responsibility strengthens communication. When you express ownership clearly, misunderstandings diminish. This clarity builds stronger connections and reduces conflict. This approach empowers you to set boundaries and say no when necessary. Being accountable means recognizing your limits and protecting your energy. This balance supports sustainable growth. Avoid blaming others or circumstances, as it undermines your credibility and stalls progress. Facing reality honestly accelerates personal development. Responsibility improves problem ownership. When you acknowledge your part, you can contribute meaningfully to solutions. This engagement builds teamwork and collaboration. Taking responsibility builds mental toughness. Facing difficulties head-on, rather than avoiding them, develops perseverance and strength. This toughness is essential for long-term success. Owning mistakes publicly, when appropriate, demonstrates courage and transparency. This openness builds trust and respect from others. This mindset fosters gratitude. Accepting responsibility helps you appreciate your ability to influence your life. Gratitude for this power fuels motivation and positivity. Taking responsibility encourages you to set clear goals and plans. When you know you are accountable, you become more focused and organized. This clarity supports achievement. Avoid procrastination by accepting responsibility promptly. Delaying ownership often worsens problems. Prompt action reflects maturity and respect. Responsibility deepens self-awareness. Understanding your role in outcomes reveals your strengths and weaknesses. This awareness guides targeted growth. Owning your actions strengthens your reputation as dependable and trustworthy. This reputation attracts opportunities and supportive relationships. This mindset reduces stress caused by denial or avoidance. Facing realities calmly and responsibly brings peace of mind and control. Taking responsibility nurtures forgiveness, both of yourself and others. Recognizing that everyone makes mistakes encourages compassion and healing. This approach increases your influence. People respect those who stand firm and take ownership. This influence opens doors and builds leadership. Responsibility builds consistency. When you regularly own your actions, you create reliable habits that support success. Accepting responsibility enhances your ability to learn from experiences. Each outcome becomes a lesson instead of a setback. This mindset fosters patience. Growth takes time and effort, and responsibility keeps you committed through challenges. Owning your actions strengthens your emotional intelligence. Understanding the impact of your behavior on others improves relationships and empathy. Taking responsibility makes you a role model. Your behavior inspires others to act with integrity and accountability. This attitude creates a foundation for lifelong self-improvement. Responsibility is the key to unlocking your potential and achieving meaningful change. Ultimately, living without excuses and embracing responsibility transforms your personality and confidence. This practice empowers you to lead a purposeful, authentic life marked by growth and resilience. Chapter 19. Limit negative influences to protect your mindset. Protecting your mindset by limiting negative influences is essential for maintaining mental clarity, emotional strength, and personal growth. The environment around you, including the people you interact with, the information you consume, and the habits you engage in, deeply impacts your thoughts and feelings. Taking control over these influences empowers you to cultivate a positive and resilient mindset that supports your goals and well-being. Negative influences come in many forms. They might be pessimistic individuals who drain your energy, constant exposure to distressing news, or unproductive habits that sabotage your progress. Recognizing these influences is the first step toward protecting yourself from their harmful effects. Awareness allows you to identify what weighs you down so you can make conscious choices about what to keep in your life and what to limit or remove. Your mental space is precious. Just as you wouldn't fill a room with clutter, avoid overcrowding your mind with negativity. This clutter clouds judgment, reduces motivation, and fosters stress. Clearing this mental space creates room for constructive thoughts, creative ideas, and positive emotions to thrive. Limiting negative influences requires boundaries. Setting clear limits with people who consistently bring negativity preserves your energy and focus. It is not about cutting others off harshly, but about protecting your peace with kindness and firmness. This practice helps maintain balanced relationships where respect and positivity can grow. Be mindful of the media and content you consume daily. Social media, news outlets, and entertainment can bombard you with negativity and fear. Curate your information sources carefully. Choose content that educates, inspires, or uplifts, rather than drains or unsettles. This selective intake helps maintain a healthier emotional state. Habits shape your mindset as much as external influences. Avoid routines that reinforce negative thinking or self-doubt. Instead, cultivate daily practices that promote optimism, gratitude, and self-compassion. Consistent positive habits create resilience against external negativity. Surrounding yourself with supportive, optimistic people strengthens your mindset. Positive social connections encourage growth, provide encouragement, and help you navigate challenges. Invest time in relationships that lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. When you encounter negativity, practice emotional detachment. Acknowledge difficult feelings without letting them control your thoughts or actions. This ability to observe without reacting impulsively builds mental toughness and protects your inner calm. Use affirmations and positive self-talk to counteract negative messages. Reinforcing your worth and capabilities internally fortifies you against external criticism or doubt. These affirmations become anchors that stabilize your mindset in turbulent times. Limit exposure to gossip and toxic conversations. These exchanges often fuel negativity and create unnecessary conflict. Choosing to disengage from harmful dialogue preserves your focus on what truly matters. Mindfulness and meditation help regulate your response to negative influences. These practices increase awareness and promote emotional balance. Regular mindfulness strengthens your ability to stay grounded despite external pressures. Create physical environments that support positivity. Organize your space to reduce stress and increase comfort. A tidy, pleasant environment contributes to a clear and focused mind. Be selective about the goals and commitments you take on. Overloading yourself with obligations, especially those driven by others' expectations, can invite stress and negativity. Prioritize what aligns with your values and contributes to your growth. Recognize that limiting negative influences is an ongoing process. Life will always present challenges and difficult people. What matters is your consistent effort to maintain boundaries and focus on positivity. Develop a practice of journaling to track your mindset and influences. Writing helps identify patterns of negativity and areas where you need to make changes. This reflection supports intentional growth. Practice gratitude regularly to shift your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Gratitude naturally reduces the impact of negative influences by fostering a positive outlook. Engage in activities that bring joy and relaxation. Hobbies, exercise, and time in nature replenish your mental and emotional resources. These activities build resilience against negativity. Seek professional support if negative influences feel overwhelming. Therapists and coaches can provide strategies and tools to protect and strengthen your mindset. Limit multitasking and distractions that fragment your attention. A scattered mind is more vulnerable to negative thoughts and stress. Focused attention improves mental clarity and emotional stability. Practice saying no when requests or situations threaten your peace. This assertiveness protects your time and energy, reinforcing your commitment to a positive mindset. Avoid self-criticism and harsh judgments. Negative self-talk is a powerful internal influence that can sabotage your progress. Treat yourself with the same kindness you offer others. Celebrate your successes and progress, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements builds confidence and motivates continued effort, overshadowing negative influences. Surround yourself with inspiring quotes, books, or music. These positive reinforcements nourish your mind and keep you motivated during difficult times. Recognize the power of choice in shaping your mindset. You can't control everything around you, but you can control how you respond and what you allow into your mental space. Limit the time spent on activities that lead to procrastination or self-doubt. Use your energy intentionally to build momentum and confidence. Practice compassion toward others who exhibit negativity. Understanding their struggles fosters empathy rather than resentment, which maintains your inner peace. Develop problem-solving skills to address challenges effectively. Facing difficulties with confidence reduces the impact of negative circumstances. Maintain physical health through proper nutrition, sleep, and exercise. A healthy body supports a strong mind and better emotional regulation. Visualize your ideal mindset and the life you want to create. This clarity guides your choices in limiting negative influences and embracing positive ones. Recognize that setbacks and negative experiences are temporary. Maintaining perspective prevents them from defining your mindset or identity. Engage in regular self-care to replenish your mental and emotional reserves. Taking time for yourself increases resilience to negativity. Practice patience with yourself during this process. Change takes time, and maintaining a positive mindset is a lifelong commitment. Ultimately, limiting negative influences protects the core of who you are. This intentional action fosters a mindset that supports growth, joy, and lasting confidence. Guarding your mental space empowers you to live authentically and pursue your goals with clarity and strength. Chapter 20. Celebrate small wins to reinforce positive habits. Recognizing and celebrating small wins plays a critical role in building positive habits and sustaining long-term growth. Each small achievement, no matter how seemingly insignificant, represents progress and momentum toward larger goals. Acknowledging these moments reinforces the behaviors that lead to success, making it easier to stay motivated and committed. Focusing on small victories shifts attention from what is still left to accomplish to what has already been achieved. This positive focus creates a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. When you celebrate these moments, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical that enhances motivation and pleasure, encouraging you to continue your efforts. Celebrating small wins does not require grand gestures. Simple acknowledgements like a moment of gratitude, a quiet reflection, or a note in a journal create meaningful recognition. These actions imprint success on your mindset and increase your confidence. Tracking progress visually can boost the impact of small wins. Using charts, checklists, or habit trackers provides tangible evidence of your achievements. Seeing consistent progress builds enthusiasm and helps maintain focus on your goals. Sharing your successes with others adds social support and accountability. When friends or mentors recognize your progress, their encouragement strengthens your commitment. Positive feedback creates a cycle of motivation and reinforces your self-belief. Small wins remind you that change is possible and within reach. This realization combats feelings of overwhelm or discouragement that can arise when goals feel distant or challenging. Celebrations serve as milestones that mark your journey and make the process more enjoyable. Acknowledging small achievements encourages you to set realistic, achievable goals. Breaking larger objectives into manageable steps makes progress more accessible and less intimidating. This approach reduces procrastination and builds steady momentum. Celebrating reinforces positive behavior patterns by rewarding effort and consistency. Over time, these repeated positive experiences form habits that become automatic. Habit formation is easier when accompanied by frequent positive reinforcement. Recognition also helps reframe failures or setbacks. When you focus on what you have accomplished, temporary obstacles lose their power to derail your progress. This balanced perspective fosters resilience and persistence. Using rewards strategically enhances motivation. Choose rewards that align with your values and support your goals, rather than undermine them. For example, taking time for a favorite hobby or enjoying a relaxing activity can reinforce good habits without negative consequences. Celebration strengthens your emotional connection to your goals. Feeling proud and joyful about your progress creates a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction. This emotional bond sustains your energy through difficult periods. Recognizing small wins enhances your self-awareness. Regular reflection on your achievements helps you understand what strategies work best for you. This insight allows you to refine your approach and optimize your efforts. Celebrations build optimism and hope. Positive experiences create a mental reservoir of success that you can draw on during challenging times. This optimism fuels continued effort and belief in your ability to succeed. Acknowledging progress cultivates gratitude. Appreciating the steps you have taken fosters contentment and reduces stress. Gratitude improves overall well-being and supports a positive mindset. Small wins contribute to a growth mindset. Viewing progress as the result of effort and learning encourages you to embrace challenges and persist despite difficulties. This mindset is essential for long-term personal development. Celebrating achievements boosts your confidence by proving your capability. Each success confirms your ability to set and accomplish goals. Confidence gained from small wins encourages you to take on greater challenges. Recognition also improves your motivation by linking effort with positive outcomes. This association strengthens your desire to continue investing time and energy into your growth. Sharing your successes inspires others. When people see your progress, they are encouraged to pursue their own goals. Your celebrations create a ripple effect that spreads positivity and motivation. Developing a habit of celebrating small wins requires intentionality. Schedule regular times for reflection and acknowledgement to ensure consistency. This practice integrates celebration into your daily routine and reinforces habit formation. Balancing celebration with humility keeps you grounded. Recognize your progress without becoming complacent or overconfident. This balance maintains motivation while fostering self-awareness. Using positive language to describe your achievements enhances their impact. Affirming your efforts and results with encouraging words strengthens your internal narrative and self-esteem. Celebrating progress encourages creativity and experimentation. When you acknowledge small successes, you feel safe to try new approaches and learn from them. This openness supports innovation and adaptability. Recognition increases your engagement with your goals. Feeling rewarded makes the process more enjoyable and meaningful. This engagement sustains effort over the long term. Celebrate even minor improvements in attitude or mindset, not just external results. Positive internal shifts lay the foundation for lasting change and deserve acknowledgement. Incorporate physical celebrations like a smile, deep breath, or stretch to embody your success. These actions reinforce positive feelings and anchor your achievements in your body. Celebrate setbacks reframed as lessons learned. Acknowledging growth through challenges builds resilience and a positive outlook. Pair celebrations with setting new intentions to maintain momentum. After recognizing a win, focus on the next step to keep progressing steadily. Avoid waiting for perfect conditions to celebrate. Recognize achievements as they happen to build continuous motivation. Celebrate improvements in your relationships, health, and well-being. Holistic recognition supports balanced personal growth. Practice celebrating with others through shared achievements or group acknowledgements. This practice builds community and mutual support. Use celebration to combat negative self-talk. Positive reinforcement counters doubts and builds self-worth. Tracking small wins over time reveals patterns of success and areas for improvement. This information guides strategic adjustments and encourages perseverance. Recognizing your efforts builds a sense of mastery. Feeling skilled and competent enhances motivation and self-confidence. Celebrate personal growth beyond tangible results. Changes in perspective, habits, and resilience are equally valuable. Allow celebrations to renew your passion and enthusiasm. This renewed energy sustains your commitment to continuous improvement. Finally, embracing the habit of celebrating small wins transforms your approach to growth. It turns the journey into a series of positive, motivating moments that build confidence, reinforce good habits, and create lasting change. This mindset fuels a fulfilling life driven by consistent progress and self-appreciation.